Yeah.
Oh, you're so cute. I miss you so much. But my love reaches that far. I know it does.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Not my peduncle, just my feelings.
Do you know what I miss right now? I'm not going to lie, my bed.
Yeah, oh mate, I feel fine. I've had a lovely Sunday dinner, out for a bit of fishing with the boy.
Lovely, thanks for that.
Yeah, it's nice.
One thing I miss is a bit of British beef and vegetables right now.
That's exactly what I had, mate, and it was banging, trust me.
Anyway, it's part 2, boy.
It is time to party.
It's exciting. I'll soon liven up, don't worry. I've just got to adapt with a bit of caffeine. It's just turned 4 a.m, so we're not panicked.
I've tried to get to sleep, so I'm on this.
Anyway, mate, how's returning to England been?
Mate, really good, to be honest, mate. Really, really nice. I had a bit of jet lag, but it was not really horrendous. It was just, it took about, I was knocking the jet lag off about 2 hours a day. Do you know what I mean? Like it was actually quite good. It was not a massive crash, just a slow shuffle of my day, feeling tired towards the evening. But yeah, it was good. Back, the weather's actually been not too bad as well. Nice day today. Fish are all still on the feed. Well, what I've got left. It's good.
Your new ones are already in country?
No.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get him quarantined, boy. I don't think many people know what I've got.
And second shipment's already planned as well. We've got Rin to what now? 26, 27, something like that. Next shipment's coming in. So yeah, we're looking forward to that one.
You'll be back by then, won't you?
Hopefully, mate, yeah.
So you'll beat the fish. Oh yeah, you will beat the fish back. Nice.
I will this time.
Good.
I will. Yeah, so auction number 2, mate. Few you haven't seen, few you have seen. What do you reckon? Looking good?
I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm quite confident with the ones I've seen. You know, you have sent me ones that you've picked, which I'm going to trust you now that they were the best that you could find without me there.
You trust me, dear?
Not really, no.
Nice. I
have seen some pieces which are outstanding, and I wouldn't have thought there was much better kicking around probably for the auctions than what you put in. So, and that mystery lot at the end.
Oh, I purposely just give you a little glimpse on that video the other day, just so you could, just as a little tease at the end.
You did now. I didn't actually pause it because I'm not a child, but I did kind of see. But I'm looking forward to having a good look at those.
The place that always gives me the vein of my life every day. You'll imagine where it's from. Just always what you harvesting. Oh yeah, Karasagoi. Oh yeah, what you harvesting? Nishikigoi. Yeah, it's not funny anymore.
From there? Are they from there? I'm not going to say, but I know exactly what you're on about.
Yeah.
Because they look like Osanki, didn't they?
Just you just can't make it out then, pal. You just wait till the end like everybody else. By the way, guys, well, Lee don't know about this lot as well. He's the same as you. He's in the dark a little bit with it, so trying to keep things a bit fresh. So anyway, nevertheless, we'll get started. Just before we start again, normal rules. These are being overwintered by ourselves until the end of March. Payment is in full unless stated. But yeah, pretty much. Let's go for this. Well, this was a good one.
Bloody gorgeous.
This was a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
So I didn't remember you picked that one when I wasn't there.
Well, mate, it was a bit of a no-brainer, that one, I think, on it looking at it.
Yeah, where's it from?
Kaze.
Oh, mate, he's
a really good. I had a really good little session on my own there one day, and I've got to admit, I had a lot of fun. I got a lot of good fish.
Yeah, mate. I tell you what, well, I've been there half a dozen times when I was over there for 2 weeks, and the dude has had a great year, hasn't he, mate? The quality is outrageous.
I'll be honest, mate. We've got a few in from him tonight because I just think the quality for what they are is just mind blowing. Right, guys. Anyway, Rin Tancho Showa. We've got Nisai Kaze around 35 cm. We're going to start this one off at £100 bidding on this one.
Ooh. Here we go then. I
was a bit sort of like, the spot's not particularly great, but I think where the Sumi sat on it as well, it will look, honestly, I think given a bit of time when that Sumi comes up as well, it's just going to sort of complement it really, really well. The Benny quality on the spot as well is incredible.
Yeah. Like I said, you never know where that Sumi's going to sit. So where that spot's just off, you never know. That might be shrouded by the Sumi in the future. Hey, it's all a gamble. It's koi. Innit? I tell you what, though, like just diverting from talking about this for a second, the Matsue fish were really interesting. That little video you put up. If you haven't seen it, guys, go on to Exclusively Koi's YouTube. Yeah, they've got a YouTube. They're trying to beat me. Joke. No, but if you go on that, Matsue shows you kind of like the Benny progression over the it's not that long, is it? We're about 4 or 5 months.
About 4, I think, at the push.
Dude,
the national was what, end of June?
I genuinely thought the Benny would have contracted, but it hasn't. It's actually flooded, isn't it? It's actually grown, which is quite impressive, to be honest. Matsue, we salute you.
Very, very impressive. I'm not going to lie. I was, a little bit shocked, to be honest. Some of the results were really, really good. I mean, the ones he shortlisted, if you've seen it, was just, I think, like I say, for what they've done in 4 months, I mean, probably not had a lot of growth, but in terms of the actual progression in body and Benny quality was impressive. Not gonna lie.
I don't think the growth was that bad. I think there was some quite good bits and bobs going on there. It was nice though. It was good to see him go through it and take his top 7 out of the folder and stuff. It was really good.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it was good. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprisingly shocked, and the one that I had down as me overall come second. But it just shows you again how I think for the mindset of people, where you've got to see what they're seeing, what they understand, but also there's a bit of their own personal taste gone into what they pick as well. So I think you can take away that from it as well. I think, which is really good. So
it's funny actually because I'm doing this on my phone, but I've got my iPad in the background. I can see all the comments, and Aid, the koi keeper, is commenting because before I went, he gave me a budget for one of these. So I think I think he might be quite keen on this one.
Nice. I'm not surprised. It is, honestly. I think it's great. I think, to be fair, you don't see many. We haven't seen many of these in an autumn harvest, are we? To be fair, like kicking around. So
it's good as well. The Ginnerin is really good on it. That Motoguru will probably pull back a little bit, will it? Maybe.
I'd probably say it recede at some point, but as well, I was
Yeah.
looking, there's a bit of faint sumi just lying up right hand side shoulder as well. And obviously, where it is sat in spot, I thought I can kind of see that when it gets to England, start getting a little bit interesting, to be honest. I think it really, yeah. I think for what it is, I think with Kaze, especially Kaze Showa, especially. I mean, I love Kaze Fish this year, been great. His Shiro as well, is all the mix that he does. When I saw this, I was just like, wow. You know, bear in mind that day I picked a lot of Tancho stuff actually. I mean, I'd got Tancho Doitsu Chibas, Tancho Benny Gingas. Like he was just throwing all sorts out there. It was great. Honestly, I was like a kid in a sweet shop.
Yeah, I know, mate. Like I said, when we went down, can you remember we went down? I think it was the second time we went down there when I was there last time, and he had the floating basket there, and he unzipped it, and you were like, I can't see a bad fish in there, and you wanted to buy the whole lot, didn't you? And he was like, no. Everyone was banging, weren't they?
Don't worry,
And
we're
his
getting
Shiro, mate, his Shiro. We had one of his Shiro on the last auction, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Yeah, it was class, mate. Proper nice.
really good quality.
Good
Right,
selection
guys.
of fish.
Mark, he's out of his padded room apparently. Yeah, Mark, don't go back in the room.
Yeah, I did just see one of Mark's comments saying he's not bidding tonight. He's just spectating. The missus must have just gone for a number 2 or something.
Love it.
Get it off the screen quick, Gaz, before his missus wipes her bum.
He'll be in his padded room all the time at this rate.
I know. Aid's back in at 260. I know he's after one of these. I know he is. Mark's going to have a fight on his hands.
To be fair, if you've been waiting for one, Aid, as well, this one's the one. This
Yeah,
is the one.
It's a bloody beauty.
Mark must have gone back to his padded room.
In fact, someone messaged me just before I put my do not disturb on my phone, saying he was going to contact me to bid, but I can't remember who it was. Was it Lee? I'm sure it was Lee. Lee Ferguson, possibly. Don't contact me because I'm on don't disturb now, because everyone texts me and this thing goes off, so it's a pain in the ass. But like, just comment if you're not sure how to bid on these things, guys. Just on the comments, just comment however much you want to, obviously going up from the previous bid, and then Gaz then will highlight that on the screen exactly like AIDS is right now. So that's how you bid if you're a bit unsure. And then if you do win, then obviously the phone number is down the bottom of the screen. You can probably best to contact Kevin. Actually, he's a lot better at paperwork than Ryan, and he's got a lovely assistant, Rhiannon.
Oh,
He gets used to it now. I never call her
He'll be
Rihanna.
rocking in his chair right now, cursing at you. Oh, fucking Rhiannon.
Rihanna, she sounds Jamaican then. So Rhiannon, she sounds like she's from Torpandi. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's a good boy. But to be honest, mate, I think that's probably at Sushi's done all that paperwork and stuff.
Don't be daft.
No, fair dues. The boys are on the ball. They know the score. How's Bobby? Is Bobby okay? Oh, I tell you what. Right, guys. Since I've been back, I've been flat out with the family, messing around, doing stuff. I have actually filmed a whole video. I just haven't put it together. So I'll try to do that tomorrow. In fact, I'm going up Penny Fan tomorrow for a bit of a stroll. And if you don't know what that is, it's a lovely mountain in South Wales. So I'm going to go up there for a little bit of a stroll. I might put that on the YouTube video as well, just for a bit of content. I mean, should I take a fish up there? It would be the highest fish in Wales ever. Maybe not tomorrow, but I tell you what, I will. I'll take this fish up. We'll take this koi up tomorrow. That'll be the highest koi ever in Wales, I bet you. Yeah, I'll post that video then tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, back to the fish. Well done, AIDS in the run-in.
We've got any advance on 260 there, guys?
260. Aid the koi keeper. Do you know why he's called Aid the koi keeper?
Why?
Because he keeps koi in it, obviously. God, you're slow. It's early though, isn't it?
Mate, honestly, you don't even know how sleep deprived I am. Honestly, I've had about 3 hours sleep. I'm shattered.
Who else is? Obviously, Gaz is in the background. Thank you, Gaz. We've got, I think I seen Dave Bradley's in. All right, Dave boy. I've seen Scrags. I need to give Scrags his headphones back. Scrags, I didn't use those headphones at all over there. Not that they don't work, they do, but it's just another bit of faff and gadget that you've got to put in. So I didn't use them, but they are good. Should we put a 2-minute countdown on this?
Yeah, let's have a 2-minute timer on it.
It's always the first one. Aid's going to be lucky that he's going to have a fish cheap for what it is, because it's always the first one that takes people a little bit of time to get going and the juice is flowing. So 2-minute timer from now then, guys. Don't get sniped. Remember, there's like, a little bit of lag. So if you do try sniping, it probably won't work because that lag is definitely going to be against you. 270, Vicky. Oh, and we got Fancy Carp is in at 270 as well. So fight it out between you two. Well, in fact, Vicky was first. So
Aid's coming back in. Don't worry, he'll be here.
Aid's a good boy. Dave is in at 300. That's it. That's the way, guys. Because there's no point sniping. It's just bonkers. I've really embraced my Welsh.
You have to have a timer to get the shit together.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Pull my finger up my bum, quick. Everyone's sending their missuses to the toilet. Right, minute left, guys. It's a minute down.
Any reply, Vicky, Fancy Carp, Aid, anybody? If you can let us know if we're in or out.
Vicky's in 305. Cheeky. Anyway, £5 is a £5. £5 a bloody nice bowl of ramen in Bear, isn't it? Bear ramen.
Mate, I went there yesterday.
Those eggs. The eggs
went to
in there make me
Koi show. Yes, went to Nogi outside Koi show yesterday. It was literally round the corner from there. I was like, I know where I'm going for lunch.
Did you go there? Yeah.
Yeah, I just sat on my own, peace and quiet.
Absolutely shithead.
Yeah.
20 seconds, guys.
Let's just see who's going to battle this one out, mate.
I reckon.
David, Fancy Carp, if you can let us know if you're in or out, please. Just so we can get this one finished off. We don't want anybody getting disappointed tonight as well, because sniping bidding's a bit of a cheeky game.
Yeah. Okay. So Fancy Carp, mate. If you're out, you're out. But there's a thumb. Nigel. Okay, 325.
Oh.
And the timer's out. So we've got to give it to Nigel, mate. It's a timer, mate. That is. We put the timer on. He's just sniped it. He's gone for it. Nigel, you naughty boy. Vicky is going to be very upset.
Well done, Nigel. Got yourself an absolute bargain.
And David was out anyway, so sorry, Vicky, if you really wanted that, but there is some other fine fish coming up for sure.
It's all right. My juices are flowing now. Caffeine's hitting my system. I'm ready to go. I actually went. I'm going to post actually. I actually went to the old auction house for an actual live auction 2 days ago.
Where? The one by that little fish shop?
The one that's near Mariero, you know, when you drive round on the outskirts.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, but it's still the auction house, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I went there, mate. It was great, honestly. I took loads of photos and stuff, which I'm going to post. It was really good.
That's cool.
A lot
on
of
Friday at 10 o'clock that starts. There
was over 400 lots, and there was only about 20 old boys all sat there, just really disgruntled with a paper and just with they had some little round disc they bid on. They're actually attached to the banister rail of the auction house, and they just sort of they throw them up in the air when they're bidding rather than holding them up. It's great, honestly. It was a lot of fun to watch, actually. And
we should go there. We should go there one year and buy some fish from there. It'd be class.
Unfortunately, you can't because they're all on hobbyist level. But it was.
Oh, really?
It was impressive to see. I'm not going to lie. I was like, you know, and it was actually run by Tanaka, and his son was actually the auctioneers.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
Tanaka, mate. He's class.
Yeah. It was great, but yeah, here we go then, guys. Lot number 2, we have a Kaze Goshiki this
Banging.
time. Last time we
Dude.
had a Kano one, we've gone with something a bit different this time, but this is
That is
yeah.
mustard, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's going to do when it gets back to England. They're very much easy to read, Kaze Goshiki. They do what they say exactly on the tin. But this one's got some really, really nice Benny quality to it.
Yeah.
Again, I just saw it and just like, wow, straight away. The Benny just sold it to me, really. And it's something you can't really pick up on the video. But when this darkens up and it gets back to England, it's going to look hell of a fish. So, right, we'll start the bidding off on £100 again on this one, guys, please.
That is proper floating Benny, isn't it?
Yeah, I was a bit like the Kano one. Obviously, we're on a different end of spectrum, but nevertheless, the quality was equally as good. I was
all
just
those
like, wow.
dams, mate. When that comes back to UK water, mate, with some pH in it, that is going to be banging, isn't it? That when that goes black,
mega, absolutely mega.
I just wish that I had a higher pH and KH in my water. I've realised now I can actually keep Rin Goshiki because they don't have to really get that dark, and I've done really well with Rin Goshiki in the shows that I've held for a number of like months or years. But actually, regular Goshiki don't actually do very good in my water.
You've only give one a go though, mate.
Well, to be honest, like I realise now I'm at the stage where I kind of know my water and I know what I've got to buy. So you bought that in Japan, knowing that when it comes back to this country and it goes up north or somewhere with hard water, it's going to go black as a witch's, breast pimple, right? But if I have to buy a Goshiki, I've got to get a finished Goshiki in Japan for it to, because it's the same makeup as my water, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And then, that's where it gets expensive, because then you go into like, getting a finished Goshiki in Japan is a pricey process, isn't it?
Yeah, that's always one thing when I select koi as well, guys. Sometimes you've got to understand where they're coming from and what, a little bit about how they're going to develop as well. Because I mean, the prime example was when I showed Lee when I was out in Japan. I bought a Hiroi Rin Goshiki last year, and seriously, the development in that was incredible. Whoa, right, boy.
Look, Uncle Ryan's there. Whose fish is that, Wolf? Mine. Have you, Uncle Ryan's meant to be finding you a nice Hiyatsuri like Tony, isn't he? Yeah. Have you found one yet?
I've got a little stash.
He's got a little stash for you, pal. Don't worry about that. So he might surprise you next month, and we'll have a little look through his stash to get you one, yeah? Yeah. Because there's a horrible man bought yours, didn't he? Yeah. His name's Lee. He's probably watching now. Horrible man. Bought Tony. He's joking, Wolf. No, really joking. It's all right. You profited a holiday from that, didn't you? Right, do you want to go? Look at that fish. What do you think of that fish, Wolf? It's a Goshiki. Is that nice? Yeah. Are you shy? Right, go on then. Go back upstairs. It's fine. It's all right.
Not right sure about that one.
No, he's no, it's not black enough.
Yeah, it's not Tony.
Turn that on. Okay. Do we do it? Turn what off? That light. Which light? The lighting. Go on then. Oh, wait. Oh, thank you. Yeah, lovely. Love you. Bye bye.
Change the dynamic of your face now. You look 20 years younger.
I want to promise. Yeah, lovely Goshiki. That imagine that, the little Benny Dans look actually quite small, but when that's black and they start popping, it's going to be a lovely pattern.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's going to be bonkers. How was that sushi? Was he missing me when I left, or what?
I don't think anybody missed you, mate, slightly, because they were sick of seeing your
absolutely bollocks. Because I've had messages from Yamaguchi, Tafaguchi. You say, are you back in UK yet, pal? Yeah. My mum's been talking about you, whatever. All of them, mate. It was Yamaguchi's birthday last week. I hope you wished him happy birthday.
went out for dinner. Actually, it was nice. We had a little
It's all right for some, innit?
little party.
Party. Bless him. Where'd you go?
I've had a few dangerous moments, mate, without you, to be fair. You weren't by my side, being my second man. I was Odakan party got a little bit wild the other night.
Oh, no way.
And Odakan decided to use me as his battering ram to show everyone the Mickey Mouse trick.
Oh, Mickey Mouse. Did you do the Mickey Mouse?
In front of about 40 people. They got the Mickey Mouse show.
Gutted I missed the Mickey Mouse. What? Gutted.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Was old Dainichi Toyota there?
No, he wasn't actually. But since after that, everyone was just slow paced drinking, and then we just showed them how to do a little bit. And then after that, it all went downhill from there, basically.
Did you try the John Travolta's elephant?
I didn't try the elephant, but the guy at Sakai, one of Ed's staff, ended up on a trolley by the end of the evening, absolutely wasted. So we had a lot of fun.
Gutted I missed that. Oh well.
Right, guys, let's get this one going. Have we got any advance on 350 on this Goshiki?
Oh, Lee's just commented. Yeah, you broke his heart, Lee. You did. I'm joking. I am literally joking. It's all right.
That's good.
He had a week in the sun from that bad boy. Wolf actually said when I went to Japan, well, before I went, he goes, Dad, can we buy a small Tony to grow and sell so we can go on holiday? Mate, it's bonkers how quick kids like catch on to weird things, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Have to wait for that.
Madness.
Right, let's get a timer going on this one then, Lee.
Right then, come on in, guys. Lyndon's in the house. Right, 2-minute timer then, starting from now. Again, guys, don't actually. The last one was very lucky. He did pull off that snipe. Nigel Martin. So if you're interested, guys,
let us know if you're in or out on this one as well, buddy.
Oh, you're making me feel tired. How rough you look, Ryan. I'm not gonna lie.
Mate, I'm in mint condition all the time. You should know this.
You are, mate, actually.
Or at least I try to be.
Gaz Jones is late, but we'll forgive you. I feel a bit naked without a hat on.
You say he's been wearing your hat like it didn't leave his side. Honestly, it was he's been wearing that thing to death.
You say loves it, doesn't he? I'll get him another one next year. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Shit the bed, I forgot. I'm gonna do a Christmas mug soon. I'll do a Christmas mug. I've got to do a Christmas mug. I've been thinking about that. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do. Right, so we're a minute in, guys. We've got 1 minute left. Well, we've got 50 seconds left, actually. Yeah, so I've done the Santa Claus one. I've done the elf one. Oof, I'm not sure. Might have to do reindeers or some crap like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll pull something out of the bag. I'm buzzing for the next shows, though. Not that I've got any fish for him, but hey-ho.
There's time.
There's time. There's time, but there's no budget.
Unfortunately, I went to Yamaguchi on my own one day and just sat. He was sorting and cutting some toes. I just sat and had a bit of a chill with him while he was doing his toes. And I've secured the only one in the pond already.
Nice. 10 seconds left, guys. Yeah, but saying that, mate, no budget doesn't mean no majors, mate. £95 Hoshikin Kujaku from you boys.
Exactly.
2 years later, bosh.
Boom.
Right, there we are, guys. So that officially belongs to David now. Well done, David. That is an absolute banging Goshiki. Proper nice. Hopefully you've got a nice high KH for that to start lathering itself in.
Hey, you never know, mate. If you stop running You're So Skinny, you might get a good Goshiki to develop soon.
What you mean? Listen, you leave my KH alone. I do all right with that. And do you know what? I'm not pulling the piss, right? But Oh my god, what's the stuff? Baking powder. Is it baking powder?
Bicarb.
Bicarb is expensive, right? Use it sparingly. Oh, who's this? What do you want?
Get my headband.
You want a headband? Where is it?
In the drawer.
In the drawer. Oh my god.
I'll get. Don't worry. You don't.
1 second, guys. Where is it? Oh, that orange one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Go on then. Be careful. Be careful. There's leads. Right. Okay.
You know when I'm live, Ryan, Lee runs in and pokes me in the head with giant Batmans, but I'm not allowed in the room.
Hello.
Hello.
You're not allowed in this room. Oh god, get off me.
Oh dear.
Gross. It's like a spawning episode in Sakai.
Last time when Kobayashi did that, you ended up in fucking bacterial disease next day.
I remember. Oh god, I done this on a live the other day. Look, she done a live, and every single one of Wolf's toys just went in her ear.
Oh,
right,
God.
Here we go then, guys. Lot number 3.
Thank you.
Love you, mate. Bye bye.
Another one you didn't see. I was in there.
I
again
haven't
doing
seen this one.
We've got a mixed bowl from Arasaka. So again, this one, guys, the same principle as last time. You'll be bidding for first pick on this bowl. At the end of the auction, if you are the winner, please let us know which letter you would like out of this bowl, and the lot after that will be available on the website tomorrow. But yeah, starting bid on this one, guys, £100 again, please. And like I say, you are bidding for first pick on this lot. There is a stunning Kikokuryu in here, Benny Cremonyu, Kikisui, and a Tancho Kujaku as well. Nice little mixture.
Yeah, I haven't seen this mixture. Marasaka. Mate, because when I was there, he hadn't harvested anything there. Can you remember? There was nothing coming out. He was late harvesting, wasn't he?
I'll be honest, mate. I started going a bit more intensely every day after you left. And literally one day I walked in, he went, "Oh, just come tomorrow." He said, "I've just got a full harvest coming in." He said, "I'll not say anything to anybody." So I just sat there.
Really?
I was just sat there, just vibing on my own, just thinking through everything.
Old Scarface. I like going there just to see his bull, I do. In fact, he had 2 bulls last year, but only 1 bull this year. Maybe one's brown bred. Maybe one's gone to Wagyu.
Well, that one that hit your wrist, mate's probably keeled over.
Probably. I'm pretty nails. Brain damage. Oh, hit the Koi soldier's funny bone on his wrist. Tell you what, mate, that fucking hurt that day. Excuse the French.
Well done, Mark. So you come out your pad in the room again for the second time already this evening.
Mate, he's feeding his missus loads of water, so she's going for number 1s now.
Carl's in at 350. Well done, buddy.
Budget pond keeper. Evening. Talking about budget pond keeping, I've managed to get my hands on an EZ pond for 350 quid.
That is a bargain.
Well, I'm actually helping. He's kind of a mate. I'm helping him bag up his fish and move them to his new pond. It was 500 quid, but because I'm employing him, it's going to be 350. Isn't that lovely? I would have helped him anyway for free.
Carl's in at 350. Well done, buddy. The Benny Cremonyu in this as well, I really like. Actually, one of my personal favourites.
Really nice.
Yeah.
I like that last Benny down the way it wraps around the dorsal. Really polite looking. The only thing that thing needs is a dicky bow. It's proper posh. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, I'll be honest, mate, good little mixture, actually. It's always a difficult place, Marasaka, I'll be honest. It's always kind of like you're either one way or other. And like I say, I think they're clearly proved you had to get on top of an harvest to get any fish that was worth getting out of there. And like I say, I was quite happy with these that I got, to be honest. There was nice metallic fish have actually been quite a struggle this year as well, to be honest, buying them out here. They've been really not easy, I'll be honest. It's been quite difficult. But yeah.
I do like Marasaka's place in February though. Tozai picking in that Tozai pond is bonkers. The variety he's got in there, you're just like, it's crazy, isn't it? Just net after net of absolute gems. And if you put them in the mod ponds, they turn out like this. Class.
And snow has started arriving on the mountains in the very, very distance. The snow's already started to arrive on the mountains already. this
Yeah,
week.
do you know what? Last October when I was there, I spent a few days with Evo driving around, and as we were going down towards the, the curry house, the Filipino curry house down that way. As we were
Yeah.
going that way, you could see the mountains in the distance, and they were just all covered with snow already. And I was like,
Yeah, no, it's just gone. Started in evening, started getting a bit cold. Actually, it's been lovely during the day, but just in evenings, it's been getting cold. And then, go on, Mark. Where's your reply? Never mind that. Where's your reply on this bid?
yeah, guys, and if you haven't, like, and put your is it thumbs up or you press a heart or something? But anyway, like the live, guys. It helps us out. Bless us.
Yeah, these are really nice little selection. That Kikokuryu as well. When that gets some size on anyone's pond, will be an absolute beast of a thing.
Yeah.
All he needs to see is the bell. Next one, when I'm back in England, we've got a little bing.
Yeah, we need to. Well, I was going to try to make a little. I might have a look for something. Yeah, a little bend would be good. In fact, they have, like, if you go to, like, like their shrines and their like little grave sites, they've always got like a cowbell, a round cowbell with like a ribbon hanging off it. Now they would be perfect, but to be honest, you can't steal in Japan because it's wrong, and you definitely can't steal off the dead. And I didn't know anywhere where to buy one of those bells because they were class though.
I've got a little video actually, just with it thinking about that bull. That I went in that day at Marasaka. I was waiting for him to come back with fish, and there was a massive bucket of these, like whatever these green leaves are that they feed him.
Yeah,
I was sat feeding this bull, mate, and I tell you what, that thing makes me nervous. Jesus, it's like it just sort of takes a leaf and like gives you a little side eye to look at you and say, "Yeah, come on, pal, come a bit closer, why don't you?" I was just like, "No, I think I'll stay here, thanks."
I don't know, mate. They are terrifying, to be honest. Yeah, they are terrifying. But when
It's
you see him
Shinoda's, mate.
when you
Shinoda's
see
is
him
not.
fighting, you see all the little Japanese blokes trotting around him with their little kimonos on. The bull's not really even bothered with them. They just do what they want. It's just weird. I think it's just when they're caged up, they're just super aggressive, you know?
Yeah, no. Shinoda's thing, mate. I've got now. Nah. I think I'll keep outside at door with that one.
Yeah, see, Shinoda's bull, I genuinely think is got the most aggressive attitude, but it's lean. I'm not saying it's small because it's not small, but it's like it's quite lean for a bull. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is, absolutely.
Like, but it's certainly not small. It's big, but like it's super aggressive. It's a real scary thing. That day when it pinned me and Paul in there, I was there on that with fat.
Right, guys, any advance on 354? We'll get a timer going on this one.
Oh, bloody hell. I don't know what I'd pick on in there. To be honest, mate. Yeah, I'd struggle picking my favourite out of those.
Yeah, that's why I put a good bit of variety difference in just to offset it. The last bowl of the night as well, guys. Don't forget, if you have seen a glimpse of it, you'll know there's a good one coming up on lot 15 tonight that's not been advertised. It is literally fresh pick of an harvest, fresh bowl of fish to go from. So sitting tight with us tonight, ready for that one.
Mate, there is some mega fish coming up tonight. I know there is. Should we put a timer on this one?
Yeah, let's set a 2-minute one on this one, mate. I think
2 minute then, guys, starting from now. So we got Mark and Carl. Mark's in the lead. Carl's just feeding his missus now a bucket of water to try to get her back to the toilet to bid again. You can see what's going down. I can feel it.
Right, Mark, let us know, mate. You in all right on this one, buddy?
Oh, Kevin Nash is in the pub drinking some Welsh ale. And he's saving his pennies up for the next auction.
We've got no Aragokis on for him tonight.
No, bless him. He's a good-looking lad.
Although for Big Kev Christmas special, we will have some of the awesome Aragokis. The ones.
Mark's back in at 360, bless him.
Away we go. Come on, Carl.
I tell you what, What's the first event on the Koi calendar in the new year? I'm buzzing for it. I tell you what, this year, guys, I really am going to do my best to try to attend as many Koi shows as I can. I'm not saying doing them, but to attend them. Do you know what I mean? I definitely want to try to get around some of the ones around Birmingham. I really want to go to Craig McNeish's up north. But mate, believe it or not, that's about 9 hours for me to travel up to. Isn't that
Ooh,
bonkers?
good job. I'm about
9
halfway point.
hours. Huh?
I'm halfway point for you.
Oh yeah, I come and stay with you and have a cuddle with Ralph on the couch for the night. We've
Oh,
got
mate,
together.
honestly.
You'll come up, won't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Mate, I'm telling you, I can't wait for some. In fact, your first ones at year, you've got our auctions, the only auctions, and we've got the All Japan end of February, end of January.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Oosh.
Yeah.
Ooh. God, it's
All
exciting
Japan at
time.
the end of February. It's the end of
No,
January.
end of January. I mean, that's
Yeah.
right. I just cocked up. But yeah, exciting that. I'll be honest too. Yeah.
I tell you what, those
Looking
beers
forward
are
to
good.
it.
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, we got 30 seconds left. Come on, guys. So we've got Mark.
It's
Are you
between
in?
Mark and Carl.
I tell you what, it's better off just to say, Mark, are you in or are you out? Time is turned off. If Mark's out, then Carl, it's yours.
Come on,
Yeah.
Mark. Let us know, mate.
Oh, mate, I'm so buzzing to go snowboarding with all the breeders. Mate, it's so funny when Yoshino goes, he shows me his phone and he goes, "Oh, I'm buying
Oh,
this
that one's
board for
yours,
when you
buddy.
come over." He's out.
Mark's,
He's out.
Mark's out until the next one.
Yeah, he'll win one day. Well done, Carl. I tell you what, talking about Carl's, I haven't heard or seen Carl Munn for a while. The one lovely guy that does, and his missus' class as well, that does all the stainless steel stuff for me. I might drop him a line in the next week or so to say hello.
Carl, if you can just let us know what fish you want, mate. A, B, C, or D. Gaz, if you can just stick us picture back up, mate, it'd be much appreciated.
And I reckon he's going to go for, I don't know, it depends what his tickle is. I think I'd go for B, to be honest. But then that's just me. Boiler's working overtime. Yasmin's having a bath.
He's gone for C. Well done, Carl. Mark, if you want
C.
anything, mate.
Nice.
Mark, if you want any of those, just let me know, buddy. Good purchase that. Well done, buddy. Oh,
Oh, mate, that belongs in the Rita Koi farm. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Mate, this one was just like, yeah. Tell me about it. Proper.
Doitsu Showa.
I'll get you wrong. In the selection, there was ones with finished sumi on them, but I was like, this was just way past even thinking about this. What a fish. And when I say, guys, as well, look at this with a bit of vision, because this sumi pattern is going to be absolutely insane. And where you can see it all now as well is all sat on the white ground. Look at the edge of every bit of Benny, almost like Subo Sumi, which is going to be absolutely frightening on a Deutsch fish. I think this is going to be absolutely a monster of a pattern. It's going to be killer. I mean, I was working out the other day as well. Just look at that. I think it's got actually, if you look at it, a 9-step Benny pattern. It's got probably more or something close to.
I think the memoir is going to be class as well when that black comes up. That sumi.
It's honestly, mate, it's on another scale. Monteguru's just faintly starting as well. You can see it in its fins. The quality of it is just the Deutsch skin quality as well is absolutely bonkers. It's really, really good. Right, guys, starting bid on this one is £150 then, please. Let's get this one going.
It's lovely. He's even got some Coochie Benny on. Is it a Coochie Benny or Coochie Sumi? Can't see if it's black or red.
Straight in. Boom.
Boom. She's definitely, mate. The missus is asleep with that bit.
Mark, are you sent
Oh
your
yeah,
missus
no,
out
it's
for
got some
night?
coochie belly on it. It's class. That is a nice fish. That is a bit of me. That is. I would have no problem purchasing that and whacking that in my pond for sure.
It's
100%.
honestly and that's the thing. It's the Benny quality I always look for on the Deutsch fish as well. How sharp it is, and this just honestly for me compared to some of the finished stuff, I was just like, this has got some really good potential. I just think it's got honestly.
Soragoi is class on it as well. With that head sort of like competes with the Soragoi on the body when it gets a bit bigger, is going to be mega.
Yeah. All right. No, it really is. I think that's the bit I look at for me. And I think I see this now, and I see all this Sumi sat edge of all this Benny, and obviously when that intensifies, when it gets back to England as well, the Sumi's gonna start flying up as well because Kaze fish are quite easy as well in terms of how to get Sumi quality up. I mean, this is going to be. It's the head pattern where them two bits of Benny fall at back at head there, or one off at shoulder and one off at side of its gill and the Marathon spot. It's going to look a different fish.
It is class. It is a class fish. I just can't believe how good the Soragoi is on the body. Obviously, it's a young fish, so the heads, these are pretty much straight out of the mud ponds, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So there's no conditioning there.
Really nice flower pattern as well. I mean, it's all just really intricate as well. I think it's my sort of Deutsch fish that I've got to admit. And really this year Deutsch fish have been so popular as well. That's one thing I have noticed. That really now Goshiki is becoming less and less popular in the more unusual stuff. Doitsu, all the weird and wonderful stuff now is becoming way more popular than a lot of Goshiki, to be honest.
I tell you what I was happy about this year as well, because I can remember the first year I went to Japan a few years ago was in the winter, and we went to Hirasawa a lot, and we got like a load of Deutsch Goshiki. And then last year he just had a really crap time, didn't he? He had nothing there. But this year he was back on form again, wasn't he? Because we stopped there quite a few times, and he had some really nice pieces there.
Oh, Maride,
yeah.
Yeah, no, he's got some good stuff. To be honest, like I say,
But
when all the
he
fish
had a
now
bad time
as
last
well.
year, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything, mate. No 2 years it's same. I think a lot of breeders as well this year. Yes, they've had a lot of substantial growth this year, but a lot of places it really has compromised in quality as well. Whereas people have kept it the same, like Otsuka is kind of consistent in quality always. Kase, not done anything abnormal, just kept everything the same, used to what he knows. The quality's been right. A couple of places they've gone too big on fish, and the quality's just been completely compromised, which can always be the case. Sometimes it is better just to gently grow them, progression, especially with these sort of varieties. The guys can't push them too hard. Obviously because Deutsch fish and metallic's a lot more different to try and grow as well.
Hosokai was the most mental growth rate that I've seen over there. Like, it was insane, wasn't it?
I'll be honest though, mate, compromised in quality for me. I think it really.
No, you are right. We did find bits there, but overall, you're right.
Overall compromised.
But then the breeder really can't do much about that, can he? It's just like a hot summer, a lot of water. The fish are going to do what they're going to do, aren't they?
Exactly.
I
mean, it is difficult for him. And he's trying to push boundaries of varieties that aren't used to be grown that big as well. But again, it might just be the fact of the fish that he had this year weren't quite cut in the grade, or whatever. I mean, I don't personally see it because I think the fish that we saw in February, we was handpicking loads of fish there. The quality was absolutely superb.
Yeah.
So it does make me question. But then the problem is the real high class stuff that I've seen has been on another scale. So where the middle ground falls is, has he kept a lot because they've been that good for better quality, and the middle ground stuff's not been as good. Again, I don't know. I can't answer them questions, but yeah, it's certainly a lot of places. I've seen 3 or 4 breeders this year that have been so consistent in previous where the growth has just compromised the quality of the fish, which is,
Who else? So like Hosokai, who else? I'm trying to think.
I'd had Mariero was another one. The Nisai there this year, you'd seen that there was mass, normally We get some really nice different varieties from there. Fish just too big. You know, it massively compromised packing numbers. The quality wasn't quite right. Unfortunately, just had to kind of, you know, stay clear of that this year. But again, come February could be a completely different story. So it's like anything there, that always changes a lot. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a couple this year where the growth has compromised things a lot. But yeah,
saying
you know,
that though, when we went to old man Kansuke, he had big growth, but the quality was still there. Every Nisai he took out was mind blowing.
Yeah, that's one thing you see, and obviously don't forget though at the same time we got first pick there as well, so it does change the way you look at things because you're just like, obviously, you know, the stuff you're getting is crazy. But yeah, I mean, nevertheless, you know, no 2 years the same for any breeder. I don't think. I don't. You know, it's so difficult. You know, especially younger breeders, they're trying to change things a lot in concepts that they do, and again, the way they're growing stuff. I think
it's hard for me.
Shinoda this year again had good fish, had a lot of good fish as he always does, but I think the growth in there, you know, they probably gained an extra 5 centimeters, kind of compromising a lot of quality overall. Not that he didn't have good quality stuff, but I think overall in the numbers that he got, there's been a lot of Shiro Muji this year. They're coming out of fish that have been losing colour because that extra 5 cm where they're really pushing Doitsu fish, it can just end up compromising the whole quality of the koi.
Yeah.
So, it is. Right, guys. Any advance on 400? We're going to get a 2-minute timer going on this one. We're sat with Mark at 400.
2 minutes now then. Yeah, who's that? Ian. Did I buy anything in Japan? I had a really nice result from a mud pond koi, which I bought last year anyway. That came out really good. I have a plan for that one. Lost a fish from Yamaguchi, but he'll replace that. I think I got my hands on about 12, 15 nice Sakai Tozai that we sort of like got offered from someone that we couldn't really say no to, could we? Really? And I like Ryan bought a couple of boxes, I think, and I sifted through and got some for my grow on. I didn't plan on getting it, mate. I'm pretty good when I go over there and I write. And if I say I'm not going to get anything, I won't get anything. There was loads that I wanted, but they were just too good not to put in a grow on. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it was.
Yeah, 15 Tozai from Sakai.
Well, just on a side note, guys, are talking about Tozai. December all being well, fingers crossed, we will be bringing fresh year Tozai to the auctions. At the minute, we've got Sakai, Maruyama, Dainichi all lined up for these auctions as well. So it's going to be very, very exciting. Managed to get fresh pics of some Maruyama Tozai the other day. Incredible quality Kohaku. And they will include overwintering until the end of March as well. So there's opportunity for everybody here. And obviously to fill some time during Christmas, apparently. So, yeah, you know, time to spend your money.
Fillers.
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Just make sure you get a waterproof stocking. In fact, what we should all do is just get a fish bag and draw some holly on it and pin it on the mantelpiece, half full of water. Make sure it's detoxed.
Yeah. I think it'll be. It's nice to be doing the Nisai like we're doing. Obviously, we'll do some probably in January before we leave for Japan. Some of the new stuff when it's out of quarantine, but I think for now, to change it up a little bit and keep everybody involved, I think it's quite nice to do some at Tozai, especially with them big brand names that we have got as well. I mean, the Maruyama are very, very excited about. They are, on a different scale. So, the exciting time.
I'm looking forward to that.
Go on, mate. With this timer finished, I think Mark's got
30 seconds left, guys. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. I tell you what I did buy in Japan as well. There's a lot of bloody Wagyu beef. Right, 10 seconds, guys. I think Mark's got this one, actually, and it's a perler as well.
Oh, that one's yours, buddy. No one's come to the challenge on that one.
Well done, mate. Proper.
Strong business straight from start.
In fact, Marcus sent me a couple of really nice fish that he's bought on our first couple of auctions. And I don't know if he sent you the videos. They're coming on really well.
I can imagine, mate. I've seen some updates, some auction fish. They have been, doing really, really good.
Maybe that'd be a nice thing to do, like hovering around Christmas, is just do a recap of just some auction fish for a quick cheeky hour or something. Oh shit,
No.
the bed.
Now then,
Kujaku, mate. It's a
This is
bloody
one you-
Kujaku.
this is one you picked, Lee, if you remember rightly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we couldn't put it into the live one in Japan because there was just too many fishing, wasn't it?
And we had two Kujaku from same
That's it.
breeder as well. But
That is
yeah,
a pucker. Look how clean the head is. It is bonkers.
yeah.
No,
This
I'm not
on.
particularly into. No, I am into this variety. I try to talk myself out of it. I am into this variety. I just don't own any. But if I was, yeah, I wouldn't mind owning that one. To be honest, that is quite a pleasant looking creature.
Yeah, I think I was quite lucky with these two Kujaku. I'm not going to lie. And I'll be fair, I've not seen many better than these that we selected since. I think this is an absolute mega piece. Metallic lustre and the Matsubaman pattern is something I always look for in Kujaku straight away. And this ticks a lot of boxes, I'm not going to lie. This is going to please somebody for a lot of years to come as well. It's pretty special. And you'll see on video as well. I mean, look at that. Jesus.
Yeah,
that is
cool.
mega.
Do you know what? Do you know what really makes that for me? It's probably what people think is a default. Is those red eyes make that fish class with that pattern?
It is stonking. Right,
It's
starting bid on
bonkers.
this one, guys, is £200, please. Let's get this one going.
Really nice koi. I love that thing. Look how white that head is.
It is that is the thing as well. It is so white, isn't it? It's really, really impressive.
We'll soon see if we have any Kujaku fans in the crowd tonight. It's mad when we do this, isn't it? Because sometimes a variety comes in and there's no takers for the variety, and you're like, oh, and then other weeks, yeah, they're gagging for it.
Yeah, certain stuff goes mad.
Mm.
Sarah Deakins at 300.
Sarah wants it though, which is good. Well done, my love.
Yeah, what a crazy good fish this is. Honestly, get some body on this and another sort of 5-10 centimeters straight away. That looks like a different fish altogether. It is really, really impressive.
It's got a lovely body shape though to it. Do you know what I mean? I know it's not got the volume yet, but the body is a nice shape, isn't it? How's Ralph anyway, mate?
I think my mum's still keeping him alive.
Oh, mate, let me look after him next time. Bless him. I just love his hairy balls.
They've had a massively good bonding experience. They're best of friends now.
Me and Ralph are really friends. Yeah.
Alan's in at 325. Good evening, buddy.
The Bird is back. Alan Bird.
Right,
I said last time, isn't it? That's like Alan Bird was like that mad taxi driver up north. I'm sure it was. Oh no, Derek Bird. I said that last time as well.
Lee, it's all on you, pal. I'm having a timeout. I need a morning break.
You need a whiz. I'm gonna have a whiz when you come back. Oh, Jake's in at 350. I knew there'd be a Kujaku fan in here somewhere. So so we got Sarah, Alan, and Jake in the running. 1, 2, and 3 for the Kujaku. And I love that fish. Like I said, that most people, not in Japan, but like in this country, really don't like red eyes. But the red eyes on that fish makes that fish in my opinion. Chloe's in for 99p. Terence is late again. Just came back from the pub. Oh, Jesus. It's like a ghost in here. Something just fall down there. We got Sarah's in for 370 again. Obviously, yeah. What can I say? Well, that's what I was going to say, actually. So apparently, when I go over again in February, Yoshino showed me the new snowboard he was going to buy for himself for my my visit, didn't he? And he said, "Oh yeah, me and 5 of my pro friends are gonna take you snowboarding." And I was like, "Guys, I said I'm not pro. I said I'm all right. I said I'm quite good, but I said I'm not gonna keep up. Yeah, we'll go on the ramps on the half pipe." And I was like, "Oh my god, better get medical insurance."
Yeah, no dramas. I'll go down on my arse. Don't worry about it.
But the stupid thing is, I will try everything they want me to do. That's the problem. But I'm just gonna get hurt.
Nice.
There's no walking needed anyway. I got Atsushi to drive me around.
Oh, had a few bidders. Right, come on, guys. Any advance on 370?
Right. In fact, I need to go for a wee. I'll be back now.
Well done, Jake. Congratulations, mate, by the way, to you and missus. Any advance on 380, guys? Oh, just type that again for me, Alan. Didn't come through, mate. I think that's supposed to be 400. I think, Gaz.
Oh, that's better.
Right, Alan, fancy carp. If you can just sort that one out for me. You both got 400 in on that one.
No. Alan Bird's put 400 G's left. You've said it now, Alan. That's it. Mate, this room is so scary. I can hear like loads of like little squeaks and drips and stuff like that. It's sure it's haunted in here. I knew there would be someone in the
Bird's
house
at
that looked like
410.
Kujaku. 410 buckaroonies with Alan. Alan,
Right,
how many gallon have you got in your pond? I'm curious. See, this is where he
fancy
puts
carp, and Jake, if
500.
you can let us know.
This is where he puts 510, and then we just take it as a bid. Do you know what I mean? How many gallons you got in your pond?
Oh, it's like waiting in suspense.
It is, mate. It is.
I'd always love
if-
to the end of one of these. You know, I love a good auction anyway. You know what I'm like for an auction. I fucking love
I
it.
know.
But actually sat watching us two doing it as well, I'd just be like,
I've always liked you in glasses, Ryan.
Mate, I'll be honest, I've had to put them on this morning because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see straight. I just woke up, I
Oh,
was
mate,
like,
I left my Chikra ones in Japan, didn't I? Ian, you can PM me for any kind of pond advice. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I've made a pond or two in my garden. All right, and if I don't know it, I'll ask Ryan and Kevin and Rhiannon. I'll even ask everyone else I know. But I'm sure between me and you and everyone I know, we can hit the nail on the head.
thanks for letting us know, Jake. Right, fancy carp, are you in or out on this one, buddy?
Yeah, I think it's the time now where we just go, yeah, what we in? Fancy carp, in or out? And then we'll just go from there then.
Put a 2-minute timer on it, Lee, just so we can...
2 minutes then, starting from now. Oh my God, I'm buzzing to get some Gosanki on you. Maybe Pearl Ginrin ones. I can't wait.
Oh, Pilgrim Rins are coming up as well
Don't,
later.
don't.
Oh, I tell you
I'll
what.
tell you what, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I arrived right at Sekaguchi, and I felt like death warmed up. I felt like a tamasaba in a fast flow. Do you know what I mean? I was pretty hungover, and when I left, it was all good because we went straight to Yoshino, didn't we? And I was like, "That, oh, thank God for that." That was, yeah. I think someone made me do some shots. I'm sure they did, and it just, that closed me off.
Nasty.
Yeah. And I hate shots. I don't see the point in doing them. Do you know what I mean? Because that's it.
Completely wasted.
But you can't say no, can you? You cannot say no over there.
Well, that was like me the other day when Oda can just hand you 2 lemon sours and goes, come on then.
Oh, Mickey Mouse.
I had to scoop ice out. There were loads of crushed ice on top of them. I did a tactical, that were coming out. And anyway,
Tactical scoop.
Yeah, we took one for the team.
Right, we've got another 30 seconds left, guys.
Fancy carp, let us know quick. You win all right, buddy? Come on, Mark. You've got time's ticking, pal.
And you've got 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Anderson says, that's it, done.
Well done, Alan. That's yours, buddy.
Yeah, hit the like and subscribe, guys. Oh, no, not subscribe. You can subscribe if you'd like, but hit the like one at least. Ryan's worth that.
Thanks for that. Oh, here's a bit of an interesting one coming up.
Don't. What's coming up? Oh.
I really am interested to see how this one's going to go down because I've been kind of the only one that's going to probably rock the boat tonight and people aren't going to understand fully. Anyway, guys, this one is a Rin Goshiki Sanki. This is a very, very new variety in the market. Is proving very, very popular out here in Japan. And you're not seeing many good ones at the moment kicking about. But this, nevertheless, was one we selected from Hosogai. Me and Lee got this one on the first week, I think. But we didn't didn't put it in due to the amount of fish that we'd got. However, this thing's not to be underestimated. It has already got really good sumi placement of the Sanki. We're just waiting on that Goshiki sort of robe and start coming through, which it will do. You can see in the skin already, it's starting to darken up. But really good Ginrin quality, classic 4-step pattern. There's not much to really dislike about this, Lee, I don't think, is there?
No, there's not, but it's going to blow people's minds a bit, I think. You know, like the Ginrin Goshiki Sanki. There's a lot of things in one pie there.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at the Soroji, I bet people are going, oh, the Soroji doesn't look very white because you got to wait for that Goshiki Robin to come through it. So I don't know what people are going to think about it, to be honest. And like you said, you have hit the nail on the head there, like Kibi stuff and all that. And now, well, Kibi is a master of that, isn't he?
Well, this is actually a Kibi fish that's been raised at Osaka.
I'm not saying I know much, but I knew that was a Kibi fish then. There we are. So Kibi, if this is a Kibi fish grown in Hosokai, then it's a pretty valuable piece and it's very unusual. And they are like, I'm trying to think of a word now, and I can't think of it, but they're kind of like really hipster in Japan at the moment, aren't they? And I don't think they've actually got that hipster kind of like status here yet, but yeah,
they're getting there. Honestly, and when they do come up, they are selling for a small fortune. Believe me. I mean,
exactly.
I managed to access one last October. I think it was November or something like that. I got one. It's done really, really well. I mean, as a Sansai now, it's 64 or 66 cm. Stunning piece. I mean, it actually featured up front of Rinko magazine. It was that good. And I think, to be honest, but anyway, this one, guys, to save the messing about, we're starting this one at £250. It has got a minimum selling price on it, this one as well, because I really know what this fish is going to be worth moving forward, and I'm not willing to sell it any below. So We'll start
Look
this one
at
at
the body on it,
250.
mate. It's amazing. It truly is amazing. It's basically it's a Ginnerin Sankey with something extra on it that's going to be a sprinkling of extra on it towards, well, yeah. There we are. Joe's in anyway for 300 quid. So at least he probably realises what
just
it
look
is,
at it,
or trust your word for it.
Strip it all back as basics. If it was a Sankey, look at the pattern, look at the
Yeah.
skin quality, look at the sumi placement. If it was a Goshiki, again, or a Rin Goshiki, look how that looks. Then balance it all up as a package. The Rin quality on it, the Benny pattern, the quality of the sumi. Yeah, we're waiting on that Goshiki pattern to come through, but based on what I'm seeing at the moment, that's how good realistically it looks. And I'll be honest, I think this is going to be an absolute knockout fish because, and not only that, it's got a really good body line as well. I love that first Dana Benny is stonking. The Kiwa quality on that first Dana Benny is second to none.
The
really.
Ginnerin quality as well is amazing. And also, you can see how deep the fish is. You can see how big the backbone is. Even though you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, you can see the backbone on that protruding out. It is a monster, isn't it?
It's just really nice, mate. The whole balance of the fish. I mean, I love the pectoral fins on it, the head quality, the body line. It's got so much going for it. And that's why I said for this, I know if people are not going to understand it, they won't understand it. But I think it's got its value at the end of the day, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. It just this variety I do like, and when you still got to pick them right. At the end of the day, I've started to learn more and more about them myself the last sort of 12 months. But genuinely, when I say, yeah, I've seen a lot of varieties that have also gone wrong. But again, when you see good ones like this, I was just like, I'm having that. It looks so good. I think again, when it gets to our waters, it's going to completely change, and I think it'll never be a particularly really dark Goshiki style, but it'll just be really nice and light, and to complement that really good sumi quality. I think this will be great. So
yeah, it's nice. I actually like. Obviously, the head is still not quite white there because it's still out of the mud pond's not conditioned, and the Soroji on the rest of the fish, I quite like it. You've got that kind of robing going to come through from the Goshkin. You can see that is in there,
yeah,
but it makes the Soroji seem thick, and I can't explain, but you can see. It's not a standard Soroji on it. I mean, you can see there's something's going to be happening there, and it makes it look different. And I think that's what's appealing about it, really.
It's like buying a pale Rin Goshiki, innit? You're just waiting for it to start coming up a little bit. Right, we're fancy carpet 400 on this one. Like I say, guys, this has got a minimum selling price. We're not 100 million miles away, so just be mindful of that.
Yeah, that is a nice fish. It looks powerful though, doesn't it? That's got a hell of a body on it. Actually, do you know what?
To answer that question that came through, these are actually classified in Goshiki. The one that I had last year, that it competed at both the All Japan and the Wakagoi, did really, really well. It was competing against Goshiki, which, bearing in mind, is mind-blowing in its own. To compete at that level of those as a Goshiki Sankey, it does pretty well. But yeah, they classify it as Goshiki, unfortunately. Interesting.
Do you know what? The body on that reminds me of Kibby. If Kibby had his top off, he'd look like that. Small legs and a big upper body. Don't tell him I said that. He does look like Penfold, though, from Danger Mouse.
He's a good guy. I've sent him his gift in the post this week.
What gift was that? Guy. Oh, I got him rice last. I remember.
Yeah, that's what I've got him. I've sent it in post.
Oh, is it? I got him 5 kilo of rice, didn't I?
Yeah, no,
I'll tell you what, mate. The things we've got to do to get the best fish. Sometimes it's as simple as giving someone a bag of rice.
Exactly. Right, come on, guys. Any advance on this one?
I think I give Kibby's shirt to Kevin Nash, actually. The black one with the green writing on it.
Yeah, the nice t-shirt.
Which was really nice. I was really quite gutted. I give that to him, but he picked me up from the airport and stuff. Bless him. So come on, guys, really unusual fish, to be honest, to be landing in the UK. That is, I don't know, how many of those come across to the UK in a year, do you reckon, Ryan? Can't be that many.
It's first one we'll have in this autumn, to be honest. It'd be first one. I mean,
They are pretty rare.
I've got the ones at Kibby, but I mean, the value of those was,
yeah, I know, mind watering,
above and beyond. Yeah, like I say, I mean, it is an interesting variety. I didn't expect everyone to kind of understand it and get it, but trust me, you need some vision with this. You need a bit of vision, a bit of time, the right conditions, and it will be very, very pleasing.
Mate, even if you bought that and it stayed like that, just a Ginner in Sankey, you'd be chuffed, wouldn't you? Knowing that there's something extra to come as well with it. Oh, the joy of Nishnigoi. Gorgeous. So we've got bids there, we've got Fancy Carp. So Dave Gardner's the closest to Fancy Carp. Are you still interested, Dave, or are you out so we can give Fancy Carp the gift that will never stop giving?
Go on, guys, because this one's not going to sell at this price at the moment.
Oh, okay, so we haven't hit the reserve.
I'm not going to sell this one, mate. I'm not selling it undervalued to what it is.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Because I can't, unfortunately, go and replace one of these at the moment, and they're not especially at this kind of value.
Dave's in at 410, but I don't think that's going to cut it. I didn't know there was a. I can remember the day that you bought this in Hosakai, and I can remember kind of the yenage. And it certainly wasn't. I know it wasn't cheap.
Right, guys, I've got a phone bid here at 420 on this one. You just put us that in, guys.
Crafty's in the house.
All right, boy.
Uritsen.
Dave's out.
It doesn't look like this is going to sell then, which is a shame. Oh, I tell you what. Oh. When's that coming over to the UK, Ryan?
Literally on the 27th, 26th, 27th, whenever it is. I can't remember.
Oh,
I believe 26th or 27th.
Shit the bed. I wouldn't mind a kibby. Don't be strong. Be strong.
I'll be honest, mate. I think if it doesn't sell for any reason, I will be updating everyone on this on a later auction because it will be.
Yeah,
trust me. People will be kicking themselves if they don't. Right, guys, give people a thing. We need to be over £500 on this one, and it will sell. If it's not, we're not going to achieve that kind of price. I'm not selling it.
Right, we'll put a 2-minute timer on it. If anybody's interested, £500 bid, and it is gone. Oh my god, I can feel a twitch in my fingers. I won't do it. $30 seconds almost gone. Have you seen Kibby this trip?
I haven't, no. Obviously down in Okayama, I've not. I've got last couple of days at trip to go down there, so I don't think I'll get time to go though. He's got a lot of Azakari fish, and obviously it doesn't really sell a lot in autumn. To be honest with you, a lot of it's already sold as tozai, and he grows it, so it's not really a valuable place to go.
No,
in the autumn
but
time.
I do. I love Okayama. It is such a class city, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a minute gone. Well, a minute and 5 seconds, guys. Oh, that's a shame that hasn't gone because I'd like to see that go to someone, then get updated with it.
Well, unfortunately, mate, like I said, I just don't know if people kind of understand the whole variety where it's kind of at, to be honest. I mean, yeah. I mean, I completely understand it because I've got an absolute love for him, but it's, it's everyone's different opinion, I suppose.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Dave's in at 500. Well done, Dave. I'm glad you've seen it, buddy.
Dave, honestly, thank God someone's got that because I was going to buy it.
I've just got another guy. Just bear with me 2 seconds because I've got another guy interested.
That's truly a stunning fish, guys. Of all the fish we've had on so far, that is definitely my main pick. That's exactly what I would have been waiting for to snipe. Gorgeous.
I was typing back.
Well, the time is up now anyway, so it depends if that phone bid or Dave's going to win it. So,
right, Jeff's in at 510.
So Dave, if you're in or out, over 510 or just out.
Come on, Dave. It's worth every penny. This as well. I'm not being funny, guys. This is honestly the quality is real on this. It's proper.
Oh God, I want that fish so bad. I really want that fish.
If you can just put that bid up for me, guys, on the Lees.
Yeah, it's up there. Dave's out, so yeah. So I think that's going to be Dave got. That's going to be who was the guy that Jeff, is it? So that's Jeff's, then I guess.
There we go. That one's done, guys.
Well done, Jeff. Unlucky, Dave. I don't know. I think I would have gambled another tenner on that, but then again, he did jump from 400. So, yeah. Not everyone's made of money, Ryan.
No, that is very true. Although quality koi is still quality coily.
Well, that's it, mate, innit? You know, that's
I'll never undersell, mate, anything that we put on here as well, because I know, Jesus. Right, guys, we are now up in the level of the auctions now. This is where we start getting into the real thick of it. So we have got a Otsuka Nisai Asagi. Now, don't hold me to this, but a lot of them out of this pond was coming out female as well. So there's a possible high chance that this is going to be, I would say, probably more towards the 50 cm mark on these. They've been pretty big this year, haven't they, Otsuka Nisai?
Yeah, massive.
This thing
again,
is
but keeping the quality in Otsukas.
Stunning. Kado Gin,
really, amazing.
The Benny quality as well is absolutely, you'll see on glimpses of it on the video. Got full Benny on the belly line, really nice Benny structure around the head. It like equal symmetry, actually, the Benny in it on the head as well. Yeah, pretty amazing, I'm not going to lie. So, right, we'll start the bidding on again on this one, guys, at 250. These have all got minimum requirements to sell at prices, so I'm not going to be giving these away. But we're starting this one at 250 on this one.
Wow. Look how clean that head is. And guys, like what you can see on this is I've seen where you can just about see that Benny Kanoko pattern all the way just underneath the lateral line, and it's proper symmetry as well all the way through.
Yeah, it's just bonkers level of
amazing koi. That is probably the best example I've seen over there when I was there anyway.
This is like a koi show level fish, this, back in England. It's honestly so good. Stunning example. You can just see as well, a little bit of sunlight as well really helped on this video, to be honest. You can see, look, all the bennies there, the head structure, body, the Kado Gin as well, and the filtering level on this is...
Kado Gin on that was, mate, it was fluorescent. Yeah. Honestly, when that catches the light, it was beautiful. Did you find that straight from the straight from one of the harvests?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would have gone into the main pond, wouldn't it? I reckon.
No, this went into one at selling ponds, but believe it or not, I mean, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I was blown away. I selected 3 that day, and the quality was just absolutely insane.
It's surprising that didn't go into his main pond, like the really expensive one.
I think, to be honest, mate, I think sometimes they've got that many fish, they don't know what to do with. It must be the only case why.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, what's happening? What are you doing here, big boy? Come here. Oh, who have you got in your hands? C3PO?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in bed yet? You got school tomorrow, mate. What time is it? It's 8:30. You like, look at that. Do you like that fishy?
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Dad, when you come back, can you take the real spaceship?
Huh?
Who wants the spaceship?
Which spaceship? I mean, you can't have Dad's Lego Millennium Falcon. No, sorry. We can do it. I got the big collector's edition, which isn't finished yet. I tell you what, though, what we could probably do is we could try to finish it, shall we?
Yeah.
So you can help me do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You haven't lost Han Solo and Princess Leia, have you?
Yeah.
You better not have. Would you be heading for Wipeout? Okay, go on. Is the fire still on?
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
Well, if you can't have
No, you can't have that. You can't have that, babe, because it's it'll break. All right. Yeah, it's going good, babes. There's some mega fish in here. Ryan's been proper working hard since I've been gone.
You
Normally,
sound like Jay from the In-Betweeners. Do you just call me babes and then say mega?
yeah.
Dad,
What?
Daddy, when are you coming up now?
I'll be a little while. You'll be in bed before I go up, so give me a kiss. Because you got school tomorrow, mind.
But I want you to play with me.
I know, I'll play with you tomorrow.
You're going.
Bye for
Okay, he will
Christmas,
later. He will. Oh, bye.
Bye, love you.
Gutted.
Oh my god, that's all I've been doing is playing Star Wars for the last 4 or 5 nights.
Right, Gary at 400. Well done, buddy. Again, guys,
Well
remember
done,
these are
Gary.
not minimum selling prices on them, so they're not going to be sold if they start achieving these sort of prices.
Do you know what? I really love people with 2 first names. Class. Well done.
This is a mega example, this, honestly.
Yeah. I wonder if Joe Mitchell is seeing this now. He'd have a right fit if he's seen that. He loves an Asagi, doesn't he? It's just that Kanoko pattern on the belly of that. You can just see it there. It's class. There's proper symmetry all the way through.
Yeah,
And I like the Benny on the dorsal as well.
Just all of it, mate. It's an all-round package of Asagi.
It's a banger, isn't it?
It's on a different scale. It really is. I think, like I say, and when you get Otsuka as well, you get this really big, bullish head as well from his line.
Yeah.
Just the head structure on him, especially when you see him as Sansai, he's just like...
Yeah. Sansai, Yonsai, their heads literally like a staff.
But literally, just get this into a show next year already. It's ready. It's literally like ready to go.
So obviously we haven't hit the reserve on this yet, Ryan. No.
No, unfortunately not.
So, what is the reserve so people know so they can just stop beating around the bush and get in there?
We need to be at 600 on this one, guys. Otherwise, it's not going to sell.
So, there we are then, guys. Now you know there's no beating around the bush. Look at those guns. Bang. Right? So, if anybody is interested in this fish, it is a minimum bid of £600. Now, obviously, that is... it's quite an expensive fish for an auction, but it's because the quality is there. So if you want it, guys, it's there. We do provide a bit of everything, I think, don't we, Ryan?
Well, we like on the last one, mate. We did the same. You've got to spread it far and wide, and
exactly.
It's all right. Keep doing everything at the lower end of things, but like last time as well, everything sold, and the quality was varied all across the board. So,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Unfortunately, Nisai, having to wait another 12 months to access koi like this, I just, you can't be letting them sell for nothing. It just don't work like that in this game, especially Asagi of this quality as well. It's, this thing's absolutely mental. Like, honestly, and if people don't see it, unfortunately, I can't let fish go like that. And it happens for a lot of people. not everything can sell for the price. What?
Ryan's just got a nude there.
Someone messaged me about it.
Yeah, so obviously, guys, there is, obviously the price of the koi is the price of the koi. Like what it's it's a different gravy. So it is what it is. If you want to show quality asagi, it's there in front of you.
Just bear
And
with me
if you
2
want
seconds. I've got a couple of people messaging me about it now.
Yeah, Marcus, I wish I saved my koi credits. Mate, it is what it is. You've been through the footage. I think Ryan talked through most of the fish on my last video, which he sent me. So I posted that, and yeah, everyone can see what. Yeah, everyone can see. So it's in front of you. Quality costs money, I suppose, doesn't it?
It does, mate, and that's why I say. I mean, again, it's and again, I know asagi is not everyone's sort of bag, but obviously we try and vary the the qualities and the varieties we're putting in as well. I think it's always hard to try and cater for everybody all in one fell swoop.
It is gorgeous, though. Do you know what I mean?
It's a real show quality piece, honestly. Like, and ordinarily I could say, yeah, do you know what? Like, take it on chin, it is what it is. But we fish of that quality generally are, you can't undersell your product at the end of the day of what it is. It's too good.
It's not even that, mate. You can't lose money on stuff. At the end of the day, you've got to buy Ralph.
I'll be brutally honest. I've sold asagi this trip that have actually been higher in value than this, and probably at the same time, this long term has probably got a particularly better future than some of those as well. When you look at it and you think it's really, really, it's crazy good.
Oh no, Dave Cook. No, it's not me bidding, mate. It's if someone has got a phone line bid through Ryan, Gaz is in the background on my channel putting that bid up. So it's not me. Trust me, I wish I was bidding on the last fish, but yeah, it wasn't my bid, unfortunately.
I'm just looking down lines we've got coming up as well.
Oh, don't. And I can remember a few that's coming up, and I'm getting a bit excited. In fact, I'd say I'm actually sitting on a sponge. I think I might make a cheese and onion toasty later on. So crazy I am. Or maybe a pot noodle. Ooh. No worries, Dave. Yeah, it's not me, mate. Trust me. Yeah, it's Gaz in the background. Who are you laughing at?
You just want to bid, really. You're just so fucking frigid.
Yeah, mate. There's honestly, I look at my pot. I could just about see my pot. I can't see into it, but I've got about 8 Yoshino Kahaku in there at the moment. And I tell you what, mate, they are. I've just come back, because I'm like, it's not massively stressful because I haven't got Dainichi yellow monkeys in there, and I haven't got like expensive fish in there. I've got those Tozai in there, which have actually grown expensive now. They are absolute tools now because they've got 5,000 gallons. There's about 10
Gary,
fish
well
in
done,
there.
mate.
What?
Good bidding. Gary's in at 600.
Oh, Gary's in. There we are.
This, honestly, I don't think people will see. Again, I mean, people value things differently in a day, don't we? We all do. Like Lee, with auctions at Dainichi, watching that, we see, and again, I had it Issa the other day, we all value things differently in our own eyes. Jesus, yeah. I mean, Issa the other day, I had fish watching physically in front of me. They were selling for 6 figures, Lee. Genuinely, for Nisai. 6 figures. I mean, just to even try and put that into play, that's for a Nisai Showa, female, about 55 to 60 cm, selling for 6 figures. I mean, it was absolutely frightening. I was just sat there in awe, just thinking people value things, way differently to what I do. But again,
it's not. It's probably not even that people value things differently. It's probably where were they from? Malaysia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guys from Thailand, Malaysia, China.
This is what I'm saying. So he's probably you've walked in. I mean, they're not stupid. They go like that. Well, okay, I know I can sell to a British dealer. That's the kind of cap. And then you see a couple of Malaysians walk in, dripping in Gucci, and then it totally changes their thought and their dynamic because they know what they can get out of them. Do you know what I mean? You know,
100%.
I think genuinely when you walk into a koi house, I think you demand a certain amount of respect from the dealers that you go to, and they know that they can't actually rip the piss out of you that much, at all, because they know, and they know as soon as you get in a pickup, they know that pond's quality is going to go right down because you're going to get literally the best, the best box out of the pond. That's it.
Don't get me wrong, it swings and roundabouts because I see some value of fish went for peanuts for what they are. So they do win and lose on a lot of them as well. It's not just all plain sailing, but I think it's very difficult. I think to get it right, but yeah, some stuff just easy for sailing into 5 figures as well. And I'm talking like good 5 figures. You sit and you think these are for Nisai, like crazy. Even short body. He had 2 short body Kohaku that was selling for surplus of like 10 grand and above.
What do you mean short bodies? As in someone who didn't know would think they got a good body, or a blatant. Like the Otsuka, like the cartoon pulling the piss version. Yeah.
Yeah. He had 2 Kohaku in there, mate. Made a massive sing and dance about him. Again, 5-figure money. Like crazy.
Yeah, Malaysians probably. That's just peanuts for him, isn't it?
Oh, they were just, bidding wars for stuff. And that's what I'm saying. It's all what you value things at. Again, a short body koi. Yeah, we all don't want them. But at the end of the day, people value things completely differently. So it's all relative. Anyway, moving on. Gary, well done, mate. £600 on that. That one's yours, buddy. Thank you very much.
Well done, mate. That's one hell of a fish. Dave Bradley's still in the house. I bloody love Dave.
Right.
Sorry, mate.
Next lot, we've got up a Pearl Rin Soragoi from Kaze.
Oh, from Kaze?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. He's dabbling in the old Pearl Gin as well, is he? Let's have a little
look. Don't
get
me wrong, mate. I mean, the Pearl Rin's not probably as strong as what Sekiguchi's comes through at all by any shape or form. However, as a Soragoi standalone, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, really clean example. The scale reticulation's absolutely lovely on it. So again, on this one, guys, let's get the starting bid price at 150 on this one.
Oh yeah, I can see on the video the Pearl Gin there coming through. Let's get the video on, guys. Lovely. I do like a Soragoi. I got a lot. I'm not gonna lie. First time I went to Maiden Aquatics, God bless my soul, when I had a 500-gallon hole in the ground, I seen a grey fish and I was like, "That's bloody lovely. What's that?" And he goes, "It's a Soragoi," and I was like, "Lovely."
Tim,
and that thing will grow like stink.
Just bearing in mind, guys, on this video as well, that's just got a little bit of nose rub on there from the net. It's not anything. It's not coloration. So, like I say, just bear that in mind. That will clear up. Tim, it's starting bids 150 on this one, buddy.
And these things pack on the pounds like stink, don't they?
They just, I think, again, probably on the sort of Chagoi family variety at the moment. Soragoi is actually probably one of the more popular, I'd say, at the moment. I think they are really quite nice. I mean, it's just got real subtle. They're never really strong in pearl on there. Eden Koi Pond. No Kohaku tonight, buddy. We've got a really nice Sankey coming up at the end from Yoshino, which is an absolute stunning piece to look out for. A female Nisai Sankey. Yeah.
Well done, Tim.
Although the starting bid is 150, Tim, if you can...
I'm sure this bloody room is haunted, mate, because the amount of noises I'm hearing in here is spooky.
Mark's in at 150. Well done, buddy.
Ryan, did you find that box of golden monkey toes that I wanted?
The what?
A box of a yellow monkey toes that I wanted.
There might be some coming at auctions.
Mate, I'd love a box of those. Mate, do you know what, right? Honestly, I had massive enjoyment out of that yellow monkey growing it. Just how rapid it grew. It was incredible.
Hold on a minute. What bid's this for here? What bid's this for here, Colin? Can you just let us know, mate? Because I think that was from back end at Asagi. Need to find
Colin's got some hell of a lag on there.
I think we'll mark at 200. I think on this a minute.
Mm. But that's what I was just saying. These single coloured varieties. That's the first one I've had was that yellow monkey, and it was so much fun.
By the way, Colin, you're watching. If you are coinciding with who I think you are, the Matsue that he had was second place, unfortunately. But yeah, good arrows, mate. That looked a stunning example. I had it back from start, to be honest, as my number one. But yeah, really well done. Really impressive.
Mm. To be honest, I wish mine hadn't have passed away. So I was gutted when you said yours is deadly. So what? It happens, mate. It's livestock, isn't it?
Right, any advance on 210 on this one, guys?
One minute, guys.
This is a really nice, clean example. This pearl gin will stay really nice and defined as well, guys, on this. So like I say, I think this one with a bit more body and size on it, like I say, they are literally, not in the Kaze fish and never got massively strong bodies here now, but they do become really, really good especially when we get back to England. So just bear that in mind.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, 250. Very lovely. I'll tell you what, I'm getting a bit cold, so I'm about to put my hat on. That's better.
Oh, it looks like you again now.
I know, yeah. I was getting cold. Put my comfort blanket back on.
Nice.
Nice.
Mark, all these are kept until the end of March, mate. Free of charge up until the end of March. And yeah, good news is, guys, as well, the heating system is working an absolute treat. From what I heard the other day from Kevin, my dad, was that, water soon, within 2 to 3 hours, raises temperature quite fast. It's an impressive bit of kit. So we're taking things to a whole new level this year as well. That's why we're working so actively on bringing a lot of Tozai in as well, so we can do a lot more with them over winter. And again, keeping the cost efficiency down for us as well, because electric was way too painful to be going through this. So, yeah.
You done what's your office? Has your office been pushed on a little bit?
That's coming on, and also the new fish house as well is starting to be worked on anytime. So yeah, we've got the new fish house being built, and we've got 6 small ponds for conditioning and cooling down when we're outside. So yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, looking forward to it. No Heotsaurus tonight, guys. Unfortunately, I'm working on it. As Lee knows, it's going to be within the next coming days. But yeah,
Nah, it's not a Movember, mate. I got this Hiyatsuri for sale if you want it. Doesn't require any feeding. It's not going to grow much more.
Yeah, just to remind everybody, guys, these are kept with us, like I said, until the end of March. So literally, you can keep them well overwintered, and we'll start rolling them out into March when hopefully the temperatures get better. But I'm hoping at the minute for a mild winter. To be honest, it'll be nice.
Put a timer on this one.
Yeah, let's get a 2-minute timer going, guys. Come on.
Go on in, guys. 2 minutes from now. Let's get it on.
Right, guys, as well. I've just had a message from Kev, and he thinks it's funny, but he's going to have payback for this now. He's just started sending me photos, so he's been in my stash ponds while I've been away. And he's photographed them all, and they're already for sale, apparently.
Hang on, no, I'm a bit upset about that because we've got auctions to plan. Kevin, calm down. Rihanna.
There's more than one, apparently, as well. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Can you hear that in background? Listen.
No.
It's my iPad pinging. He's sending them all through here thinking he's clever.
Can you hear this? Are you joking, mate? I'm deaf. I'm deaf in one ear.
What?
Yeah.
He says you've been robbed. That's really not funny.
He probably has done it, innit? And your dad's there. Andy is all Andy and Kev are probably best mate. Anyway, how's your mum?
I don't know. I don't know if she's even watching tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, she'll be watching. She knows I'm live. She's not daft, is she?
Right, guys, can we filter this one out? Who we got on here? Tim and Mark. Can you let us know when you're in or out on this one, please?
Oh, actually, Jesus. Okay, we got 20 seconds left, guys.
Let's just find out if they're in or out on this one, Lee.
What's that?
You just find out if they're in or out on this one, buddy.
All right. Who is it? Tim and David, is it?
Yes.
Go on, Tim. Give us a thumbs
Mark
up.
as well.
Oh, where's Mark? Is he in there? Is he? Oh, yeah, he is. Right, thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, I tell you what, I had a bloody lovely Sunday dinner today. Jesus.
Mate, can you not keep rubbing it in? Because I'm absolutely desperate
mate.
And even the thing at minute, to be honest, it's quite bad.
It was good. It was good.
Come on, guys, let us know. If anybody can.
In fact, I learned something the other day.
Oh no!
Do you know what Kohaku means in British?
Tell me.
Amber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, nobody wants Amber Benny on a Kawaku, mate. I'm not going to lie.
No, I know, but yeah, Amber. Yeah, didn't know that. Yeah.
Wakey, guys. Mark, are you there, buddy? Anybody?
Right, I think this one's David's, mate.
Oh, coming up next. Ooh, warming up now. Got some really, really top pieces coming up.
260. Look, Mark's bloody in. Where have you been, Mark? Eating
there you go, Mark. Well done. Welcome to the party. That padded room, has it got noise cancelling out on it as well?
or crap Wi-Fi signal.
Probably both for him.
Look how cute
Right,
this
David,
one
any
is.
reply on 260?
Oh, look how cute that little award is.
What one's that for?
Don't know. I think it was the friendship award for the Takano Sankey.
Oh, nice. Right, David's out. Mark, that one's yours, buddy.
Well done, Mark. Result.
Oh, before we get to that, actually, I just missed one. We've got a Benny Ginger up next.
This is good stuff, by the way. Oh, mate, I can remember that actually.
Yeah,
Proper
really,
nice.
really nice.
Mm. Yeah, stunning fish.
This, guys, is honestly, I think, probably one of the better examples I think I've seen of this variety. I'm not again another one that's becoming really, really popular. I've seen a lot of these, like I said on the. If anyone watched the video of me explaining some of the fish, yeah, I'll be honest. I think Kawakami, Kaze, Ikarashi Izumi, all the guys that are knocking the metallic varieties out and sort of doing this now, they're becoming really, really popular, and the style of them is becoming, I'll be honest, better than what people have seen before. They've normally been ordinarily quite dark and not particularly very good. But this, however, has got some serious qualities to it. The reticulation in this as well, you'll see on the Benny, is all really nice, really well spread. The Benny quality is really nice and deep as well. So yeah, I mean, what an example. I mean, if you take a look at the video, you'll see the metallic luster in it is just, look at that, almost like a Kuro Goshiki style of effect on the Benny as well. It's just really, really nice, and again, a really nice white lateral coming all the way down the sides as well. So if anyone has got a window, you'll see that really nice defined pattern on it as well, which is pretty special. We'll get the one started on this £200 starting bid on this one.
I like the quality of that sumi. You can see that spot of sumi on the head there, and like how the black it is, black as a witch's pimple.
When the sumi comes on these as well, it becomes really defined. I think again, it just breaking it down as a fish in general as well. You know, you've got the metallic luster is really good, the fins really nice. You know, the Montaguru in the fins as well, I really liked on it. Again, not ordinarily something you see, you know, is good metallic luster with the Montaguru in the fins on these. But the pattern as well, I mean, you're talking like a good solid 5-step pattern. You know, it was just a really sort of well-balanced sort of example. And like I say, I mean, I was just, completely wowed by this, to be honest. I mean, what a fish.
I can remember the day we selected this.
Really nice. Again, a variety that's, I'm not saying growing on me, but I think when you see a good one, I can really appreciate what it is. Not quite got to the bottom yet of how these are being particularly bred and what they're being bred with. But on this one, what I really liked was the sumi quality on it is particularly really good. I mean, the reticulation around all the edges of the scales on the Benny was, you know, really quite nice to see.
Yeah, actually, we found some really nice Benny Gingers as well in that, what was that other place called? It was on the intro video where I went like that, and me and you were netting. We got Goshi there, Benny Ginger.
Oh, Kawakami.
That's it,
Yeah.
They had some nice bits there. But yeah, this was a really nice one.
I'd seen some really good ones there, to be honest. Like I said, I mean, I'd seen them there this year. There was great. I mean, really, really nice. Yeah, I mean, stunning. Like saying that it's not particularly, they're the only ones that I'd seen, and a couple from Kaze this year that was really sort of captured what I was looking for as well, to be honest, which was really, really nice.
Yeah, cool variety. Unusual variety.
No takers on this one then?
again, something that probably people don't really understand that much, do they?
Right, guys, this will sell. £300 will take it on this one. If anyone's interested, we'll give it a couple of minutes. Clearly not on the Kujaku level of people liking it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's pretty close variety, really, isn't it? But not quite as clean looking.
They get a lot better. I think these when they're bigger. I know Marcus has actually got a couple really, really interesting ones in his pond with some size on, and they look really, really nice.
Mm, mm.
Like I say, guys, if anyone's interested in this, 295. In fact, 295, I'll take it.
It's a Benny Bloody Ginga.
Yeah, Mark, well done, buddy. Like I said, they were all really good Kawaku, mate. I think it were hard lines in end. I think between what he had to pick from, he'd done pretty well.
Mm.
Right, no sale on that one then.
No sale on the old Ginga.
Any of these koi guys as well, especially from the mixed bowls and the ones, if like that one that doesn't sell, like I say, we will be.
I think this is actually the first fish that's never sold on the auctions.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
They will be for sale on the website tomorrow morning. So, like I say, guys, don't be too worried. We've got plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. Right, here we go then, Lee.
Hang on, 295 Elizabeth wants it.
Oh, Elizabeth, well done.
Oh,
That
there we are,
one's yours.
100% effort, 100% yeah, sell rate now. That's good. Well done, Elizabeth. Stole it there. I just seen what was coming up next. Ooh. Hey, the koi keeper, get ready, pal. Ooh.
There's been a few people interested in this, to be honest. Let's see if it achieves the money, though, Lee.
Oh. Sakaguchi Pearl Ginnerin. Oh, perfect tantra spot. Amazing body line. That Sumi is going to pop out in all the right places. It's going to be bloody Christmas gravy. No, it's not. It's going to be Thanksgiving gravy.
Nah, these are. This is a
These are
mega
special.
example. This, guys, it's honestly these things as well have been selling like hotcakes. So again, this one is going to be selling for the right price. Put it that way. We're going to start the bidding on this one at £400 on this. Like I say, it's got to hit the price, otherwise, because we are selling these for fun at the moment. And again, we have not had a second stab at these. Unfortunately, I did go back there, just not the quality that like we could achieve the first time. So
it's faultless. Yeah. I love it. It is amazing fish.
And don't forget as well, guys, all of these koi that sell tonight will be coming with the exclusively koi certificates as well. So everything will be certificated for you. If we do get the breeder certs with them as well, they'll come with those as well, a given. But like I say, that's only if they provide them. But yeah, stunning. I agree, Craig. Absolutely amazing.
Yes, it's just stunning. That pearl Ginnerin. And that fish doesn't look as good as it does on that video. I'm not slagging your video off, but in real life, they are another level again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I tell you what, mate. Remember that day? It was a nightmare taking the videos because the sun was coming in and it was windy as shit. Can you remember?
The wind was horrendous.
The wind was horrendous. I had the umbrella down on the side, trying to and you could see then it was actually really bad conditions for videoing those. All right, Ricky from New Forest QI. Just got in from the pub. I had a dream about Ricky the other night.
Oh no, I don't even want to know what it is.
He used me as one of his male coys. He sedated me and tried to milk me, of all things.
Jesus.
I'm actually joking. I didn't really. I wonder how my my Takano Sankey is down there, actually. The one who won that award, remember?
It needs to be producing some milk for him. I hope it is.
And mate, I can't wait. I'm hoping that is going to have a spawn in. I'm going to be buzzing.
Koiman UK at 500. Well done, buddy.
Well done, mate. That is one hell of a fish. So I think if I had to choose between that or the Kibi Sankey, Ginrin Sankey Goshiki, mate, that would be difficult. That would be a difficult choice, wouldn't it, Ryan?
Or the Sekiguchi Showa that's coming up as well.
Don't know. I'm not talking about those. We're talking about these. But it would be a real, difficult one. And you know what, right? Years ago, I had a small Tozai collection off you to grow on, and I bought one of these off you. But the Tancho spot was like really not very good at all. But you went, just have this because just learn from the Pearl Ginrin because it's from Sekiguchi, and I had it off you. And it was only small, mate. We're talking like 15 cm, and the Tancho spot was trash. Do you know what I mean? But I loved that fish. I offloaded it to a friend or something. But watching that Pearl Ginnerin just come, it was incredible.
Yeah, really. It was on. Yeah.
Didn't know really how special it was at the time, to be honest, because I didn't know really what I was looking at, and I didn't really know how special like the breeders were for certain things. And obviously Sekiguchi, we've seen a Pearl Ginrin now, the Soragoi that was just showcased a couple of fish before, but Sekiguchi really is the Don at Pearl Gin, isn't he?
Absolutely, mate. And that's what I say. I think for me, I think this as well. I mean, we chose it as one of the front runners at a selection we'd got. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm just looking at it. I think as well that Sumi as well, guys, when it hits England, is just going to start popping straight away. It's honestly so predictable. Sumi as well, it just comes up in all the right spots. It's going to really sort of complement itself. It's not going to come up, really sort of spaced out. Bang, bang, bang. Just all. It's going to be really, really good.
Proper marble, dark Sumi in the right water.
The spot on it as well.
The spot on it is immense because that was one of two. Can you remember? And you went, because we were like sort of like talking in gibberish, so no one else could see what we were looking at. Because believe it or not, when we go to these events and we pick the chopsticks, actually Ryan doesn't really notice because his autism is just focused on fish, right? And but I have a little sneaky look around because I'm his minder, like his doorman, and there's a lot of people actually do look at what you're looking at. So when he goes, look at that bloody Tancho down there swimming towards us. So we're looking at these fish, and there was this one, and there was one in another vat, wasn't there? And you go, which one do you want for the auction? And I went, this one, because it is banging. Yeah. The other one was good, but had a bigger Tancho spot, didn't it? Which actually encroached onto his eyes. And I was like that. No, this one is the one. It's banging.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they are. I mean, that day as well was so difficult, wasn't it? So many people, 4 vats of fish. There was a lot of fish as well, which is really interesting. But it's so difficult as well because you're trying to get the best selection of fish you can in a picking process. Absolute physical nightmare, isn't it? And then, but also on the showers was easy for us because people was, again, that side of it was pretty mental.
Yeah, they weren't going for the showers for some reason. But can you remember there was a class Pearl Gin Benigoi there, and wasn't there a Pearl Gin Shiramuji, which we were both like, Jesus, that's amazing.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
Yeah, I was like that. My God, that is.
And you know what? I think I can't remember if it did stick by it at the time or what, but should have Shiro Muji's now as well. and I'm not even pulling anyone's chain here, at the big farms are selling for a small fortune.
Yeah,
For a
it's mad, mate.
completely
How
white
fashion
toy.
changed.
It's horrendous, honestly. Some of the trends they set, you know, yeah, crazy stuff. Really is.
So 500 quid so far, guys. This fish is worth so much more, honestly.
The difference, mate, is obviously the sumi style. On a Sanki, it's small amounts of sumi, whereas on a Showa, you've got a lot more bolder type of sumi. But I mean, especially on this sort of example, that small amount of sumi just becomes really, I think, quite a classy example, this, Lee, isn't it? I think something that's, again, probably when that sumi comes is going to be show worthy, I think.
Oh, mate, that fish is divine. It really is. Like, it really is class. That fish in the next few years is going to be amazing.
Right, guys, need £600 on this one for it to sell. That's where I'm going to be at on this on terms of price, and I will let it go for cheaper than what it should do. So we're going to go for 600 on this one, and that will win it.
Mm. So 500 is not going to cut it. If you want to take that fish away, guys, free over wintering now until April, May time, did you say? Something like that? Sakaguchi. Vicky's in at 600 quid. Thank God someone's getting it, because that would have been an expensive purchase by me again. I feel so relieved when these things sell because I want them.
He does make me spend my money, guys, as well. He makes me shed it. I'm not even going to lie. So I'm having this. Oh, thanks for that.
That's my nutting. Oh, God, I wish I was rich. I wish I was bloody Benedict Campos. Oh, that'd be great.
David, on this one, mate, we're going with more this is an overall package in terms of where we're at on this. I think the spot, the sumi quality, the gin ring quality, don't get me wrong, they're all equally as good. But I mean, there's got to be always something that sets something apart, and probably more for the auction. We went with the fact of it's probably got a little bit more sumi and probably a bit more predictable leading with this, I think, just so people can see where it's going. I mean, nevertheless, what an example. Sanki can't turn into Showa, mate. No. Sometimes a Sanki can get a completely different style, assuming it's quite heavy, and people get sort of not confused, but they kind of think it is a Showa more so than that. But yeah, there is quite a definitive difference in the sumi style on Sanki to Showa, to be honest. Right, let's have a minute time then, Lee, before it goes to Vicky.
There we are. A minute starting from now then, guys. Guys, if you want this incredible fish, don't and if you really do want it, don't try to snipe it. Like, it's giving me a headache just looking at it. Mate, it's so amazing. It's mind-blowing. I can't even look. I just want to look at it. It's incredible. Imagine that at like 65 cm in your pond with a body like, I don't know, Paul Potts. It'd be amazing. David's in at 610. Oh, David's just overdone Vicky. Oh, Vicky's back in at 620.
Oh.
Yeah, that is it. Like, no offense, but that's kind of a girl's koi with that pearl gin. I consider that like a girl's koi. Phil Norton's in at 620. You dirty dog. You haven't even finished your pond yet. 630.
Oh, is it 630? Well done, Phil.
Phil. Vicky's in at 650. Phil, you're a naughty boy. I didn't even know he was watching. I'll send him a pooing video later on.
Just come from nowhere.
I know.
Oh, Phil's back in at 660.
Should be fiberglass in your pond. I think he's just extended it. I've been looking at it. Broke his skimmer though. Heavy-handed Phil. It's like a bull in a bloody china shop.
I'll tell you what, he ain't hang about, has he? Literally, 1 minute it were down, and next thing he's thrown it up, it was just boom, done, get in.
Yeah, mate. That's the way to do it, though, isn't it? Yeah, I really wanted to do the roof on my koi house this year, but yeah, like I said to you now, I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna open a new tattoo studio in my town over winter, so over Christmas. So that might be on the back burner a little. Gonna make some pennies to buy some fishes, don't I?
February's going to be exciting. I'm so looking forward to February trip already because this time of year, guys, as well. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, how would you describe it, Lee? Compared to February, it's just madness, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bordering on for me. Oh, I love it, but it's bordering on. Yeah, it's carnage. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. February is lovely. April was really good though. April, May time, that was really cool. Like, do you know what I mean?
Both just different experiences, I think, because everyone's forced to come this time of year. I've had hell on this trip, Annalie. It's been pretty intense, and I think doing so long is needed now as well. To require getting the fish that we are looking for as well. I think trying to do any for a koi dealer, trying to do a week's buying trip now. I'm not being funny, but I don't see how you can get good enough fish to last you 12 months over a week period. It's not possible. So yeah, but obviously that's why we put the work in at the end of the day. I make the ultimate sacrifice, come out here for 6 weeks and do as hard as we can. Clearly proves we get the fish as well. If anyone's been following what we have been doing. So yeah. Oh, well done, Phil. He's not giving up on this one just yet.
No, so I think it's Vicky and Phil's in for a scrap. Yeah.
I don't blame him as well. This is mega.
No, that is class. Pure class. And to be honest, if Phil's bidding on it, it's he knows what he's looking at.
Oh, here we go. I always love it when it gets 1-1 and it gets quite intense at end. It's great, isn't it? I love it when I'm bidding against some big boys in Japan. It's like when you're bidding against Odakan at events as well, guys. It makes me. I can't video it because it's actually an auction house. But seriously, he just goes numb in face. He just head down, goes dead, arm in air, don't move. He's listening to price. Just don't look at anybody. Makes no contact, nothing. Just boom, have it. Literally.
Who's that Odakan?
It's funny to watch, honestly. I can't video it because, like I say, you're not allowed your phones out in auction houses, but it is class. Because I was bidding on some fish, and when he gets to his price, he's quite good as well. He don't go getting carried away. He just goes, boom, done, finished. And literally, he looked up, he saw me bidding a couple, and he was like, oh, starts laughing, just really quite funny. I start chuckling into himself, but he just goes numb, head down. You can see he just goes dead behind eyes, nothing. No facial expression, nothing, just hand in air. So I've been adopting that philosophy quite a bit in auctions recently. Nice. It's quite fun. Right then, guys, Phil's out. So we're going to do this one to Vicky. £700. Well done.
Well done, Vicky. Hell of a fish, mate. Honestly, worth every penny. Definitely.
Good purchase.
Beautiful fish. Look, told you it was a girl's fish.
Well, heads up, guys. We've got another Sekiguchi Showa coming up. After
Not
next
the Pearl
lot.
Ginzo.
No, normal Showa.
Ooh.
Oh, this one though. Jesus. Really excitingly, obviously the one that we got from, remember the Young Breeders event that we got, I managed to purchase on the blind bidding. Yeah. Actually went on at the Nago Koi show to win a 40 Boo Sakura prize.
What, from buying it to that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and obviously this guy's as well is from the same breeder, Cano. Some seriously good fish. We accessed this time, and his Kikisui are literally on levels now as well. I mean, the Shiroji and metallic quality to it is just, different level. Again, guys, this is not a massively sort of popular variety, but I think one that's growing on me more, seeing the levels what they can achieve, and I'm certainly looking to try and access one. Well, the one I've already got actually on the level to take to All Japan. I think I do like them. When you see a good one, they are pretty amazing. Right, the next lots, guys, are the best lots of the evening we're moving into now. So the slightly bids will be slightly higher. The starting bid on this one's £500. To stave the messing about as well, going backwards and forth. like I said, we're going to start this one at 500. I think this one as well, guys. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's female. This Kikisui. The quality of it is absolutely stonkingly in it.
Mate, look at the Benny and the Soroji. Look at the Soroji. Mate, that is flawless.
And it's quite a dark fish house to video in it as well. I mean, it's probably not the best video because it is.
Is
it's
that
quite
Kano, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is dark there.
This is, Marathon example, just, on another scale. I don't think I've ever seen a Marathon Kikisui before, to be honest, especially as an accessible Nisai. Yeah, also, Donald's Kikisui did really well. The Genji one, it was quite a big fish, actually. I think it was like probably 70, 75 cm. Really big example. Did really well.
Wow.
Donald also had one from Kano. I think he still's got it, actually, that's been dominating the show scene for the last couple of years now as well. And to say that his main focus is Goshiki, I think it's really quite intense to see how good they actually get these fish. You know, when they're doing this as not a, you know, they're trying to obviously breed them on a serious scale, but how quick they develop doing them and how good they get that quick is also, it's really nice to see. So
I tell you what, I spent a bit of time with Donald over there, driving him around a little bit, and he's actually he's a super, super gentleman, isn't he? He's a really polite fella.
Yeah, he is. Tim, the starting bid's 500 on this one, buddy. This is a quality piece. Like I say, another one again. It's not, we can talk about, average examples. You're not walking into many places buying a Marathon Kikisui on this kind of level. Even look at the Ginrin scales down its latch on, on the top.
That zipper is gorgeous. It is a super example.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes with a price tag, doesn't it? And I don't think the price tag is anywhere where it should be worth, but yeah.
It's how white the head is. I mean, that's what got me on this one. When looking at him, normally you see some sort of defect in whether the skin quality on the nose, especially, has got a bit of like luster missing, or it's got a bit of a yellow tinge to its head or something like that. This is literally, the head's whiter than the body. It's honestly, it's incredible. Such an intricate pattern as well. It's always, like I said, it's always the sharpness to the pattern I like on Doitsu fish. It becomes so defined and so sharp. I mean, it's great to see. I think it really is. I think it's something that, I just think it makes Doitsu fish. If you get that kind of messy edge to it and it's not quite sharp enough, I think it's quite, it just don't make them look right.
That's the one thing you struggle with the maggot, isn't it? It's like, obviously some are absolutely, the Kiwa and the Sashi can be absolutely precise as that, can't they, really, in some examples? But yeah, the Doitsu fish inherit that pretty well. Bloody lovely. It's got a great body as well. Powerful. Doesn't look like anyone's interested though.
Still got a great number of people in room tonight as well, guys. Really appreciate you all coming along. Like I say, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Always helps out a little bit.
Every little helps, doesn't it?
Right, guys, come on. £500, I'll take this one. Anybody? Let us know. Dave, it'd be 500, mate. We're already selling it less. Worth every penny, mate, as well at 500. Well done, Phil.
Norton's back in.
That is, honestly, people, you wouldn't honestly tell it. They're not going to be disappointed in this, are they? At all.
No.
This is honestly, Phil and Mark, you just sort that one out for us, please. Both at 500. This is honestly, I think, on, like I said, it's on a show level. It really is.
I tell you what, that's the one real good thing about these auctions. I feel that if someone actually does want to get into the show scene, there's a great layout here. A lot of these koi would do really well in even like the national coach, the big shows. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm not being funny. You're not going to find a Kikisui to take to a show on this kind of level. Absolutely not. You're just never ever going to see it. Not for this sort of example. Honestly, Phil, you show yourself, mate. First year showing, this will not disappoint. Honestly, the metallic luster on this is just it'll knock everything else. It'll compete against Arctic water. It really will.
And for the price as well, you know, like 500, 520 quid for a fish that could compete at such a high level in the shows in the UK.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's awesome.
I mean, just look at the marathon on it as well. I mean, it's seriously like we're at mark with 550. It's honestly that I think the fact of the complexity of this as well. Breeding Deutsch fish, guys, as well is not an easy thing for breeders. It really isn't. Like, genuinely, to breed varieties on a top scale, when you get into the levels of Shinoda and Hiroi, trust me, they are, they make it look easy. They're that good at doing it, and it's not an easy thing at all. I was actually having a massively, we actually sent a male Doitsu Showa last year into Odakan that he bought off me, a male Hiroi Doitsu Showa. Unfortunately, I saw all those koi recently all back up for sale because he just said, nah. Even someone at Odakan's level, he just went, nah, not interested. Literally getting rid. To breed them, you don't just put a mixed set together and think, oh yeah, happy days. It just don't work like that with Doitsu, especially Doitsu Showa. They are difficult to breed. And I think, like I say, it's phenomenal to watch someone like Odakan, whether it was just a patience thing with him or generally the spawning didn't go right or whatever. But, again, with like something like this, to get a Marathon Kikisui, and bearing in mind, guys, that spot's not being cut as well, can I just say, because if it had been cut, that lustre would not be that strong around that spot. It would be virtually impossible for it to grow back with white metallic lustre like that. It'd be impossible. So it just shows you how good a level that is, really.
Gorgeous.
Well done, guys. Good bidding this. Mark's in at 700. Phil's at 710. Any reply, Mark? Mega example. I'm 750 with Mark. Well done.
Oh, the missus is coming back down. What does she want now? Wolf's gonna want a kiss. Good night. You watch.
Phil's in at 760.
What?
Lonely.
You're lonely.
I'm lonely.
Is Wolf asleep?
No.
He's not. How can you be lonely when you're up with him and my best mate?
That's exactly why. You're having the time of your life.
Of course I am. Can you remember Phil that comes down? Phil Norton?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just bidding on a fish at the moment, but he's just losing to Mark because he hasn't got the minerals.
Mark's giving him a rough time, I think. Oh, Phil's out. Mark, well done.
Phil! I knew you'd be at no. Mate, you dropped a skimmer to buy a new skimmer the other day. Well done, Mark. You're right. Did you have a bath, love?
Yeah.
Was it lovely?
Have you bought any fish?
Were you I haven't bought any fish, Yasmin, no. Have I bought any fish tonight? I wanted to.
They'll all lie for you.
They won't all lie for me. I wanted to buy 2 fish today, but I haven't.
Right, Mark, that's yours, buddy, for 800. Well done. Absolute mega example. Mega.
Oh, bloody
Oops, mega.
stunning. Right, what's the next fish coming on now, Yaz? You give me... Right, okay, so Yasmin, you take over and you talk about the next fish coming on.
I haven't got...
Oh, okay, she can't. She hasn't got a bra on. That's all right. No one's going to mind.
Don't be rude. I know.
I'm not going to be rude. Are you joking? I'm a gentleman.
Next fish.
Next fish, please, Ryan. Oh, my God. This is my favourite one of the auction. This is bonkers. Yaz, come on.
Cool, isn't it?
That is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that all you've got to say about that fish?
No,
Do you know me and Ryan had to bloody drive around all day, all week for 2 weeks to find this bloody thing in the hills of Yamakoshi.
Look at the way it's. No, I can't take myself seriously. That's really unusual, isn't it?
It's very unusual. It's from a place called Sakaguchi, and you know Sakaguchi has got a massive penis in his gym.
Are you allowed to say this on YouTube?
Yeah, it's the medical term
Did
for
Ryan
it.
tell you off after?
Ryan, hasn't he got a massive wooden penis in his gym? Sakaguchi.
Yeah, he has, yeah. It's about as big
Yeah.
as me and you.
It's actually taller than me and Ryan.
He said we could have it for free if we can afford to ship it home.
Yeah,
Remember?
he would give it to us, but we can't afford to ship it home because it is a massive, giant penis.
Where are you going to put it?
Huh?
Where are you going to put it?
In the bedroom.
I'm going to leave you guys to your fish stuff.
Okay, go and talk to my best friend upstairs. Tell him I love him. You're cool.
Right, guys, this Sekiguchi Showa, another one. Absolutely mega fish, this. And again, Sekiguchi Showa are just on a different scale of popularity at the moment as well. Literally, these things sell like hotcakes. They are, you know, mega fish. This one, again, was selected. It's going to be absolutely class, this. It's got Ella Vasumi pattern coming through on the head. Monteguru's coming through. Really nice, intricate Benny pattern. Subo Sumi, literally all over it. I mean, you can even see on the right shoulder that bit of Benny's exposed even in that gap there. Right, to make this one easy then, starting bid £600 on this.
Mate, Phil Norton's going to be all over this, I can guarantee you.
Well, anyone
This
needs to
is
go on
bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah, this is on a different scale of
and guys,
quality.
if you can remember the intro video, I think the second clip in, okay, so there's my logo, exclusively Koi, and then there's Decano's little face pic, and then there's a video of Ryan videoing one of the Sakaguchi Sansais, isn't there? Paul's one.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Dude, mate, the body, that's what this thing, hopefully, in the right environment, will achieve. And it will be, imagine this as Sansai. With Paul's fish's body. Bonkers.
That thing was very similar to how this was sat development-wise now.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
It was really just really strong Benny pattern. Sumi was all just sort of sat there in right areas, and then this year the body came. I mean, the body on it was when it just remember when he just pulled it out that sock, it just came into the bowl, and everyone was just stood there in absolute awe of it, just like what is.
I couldn't believe it. It took my breath away when I seen Paul's fish. But this really reminds me of Paul's fish. Obviously, it's the same breeder anyway, but massive same traits as last year when he selected it. Especially like the Sumi quality there, just laying down, but just ready just to come pop up, you know. Class.
Even on the head was the same. They want a lot of Sumi developed on the head, and this year it's all just creeping up more and more.
I knew Phil would be into this straight away. I knew it.
Yeah, this is. I mean, Sekiguchi Showas are just on another scale.
I'll be honest with you. I think I prefer Sakaguchi Showas than Issa Showas, and that's just me personally. But
100%. I wouldn't disagree with you, mate, at all on that. They are easy to understand. I think the style probably a little bit like Kaze Showa. I think they're very easy to read. I think actually, and they literally do exactly what they say on the tin almost. But this is honestly, don't get me wrong, it requires a bit of vision, but the quality overall is absolutely like phenomenal.
You can see that Sumi sitting under the skin as well, and it doesn't look like it's going to affect those like 3 Maritan Benny spots. I don't think.
No, it won't even get close to it because that's Sekiguchi style all over. When you see a lot of his, again, the upcoming breeder auction on Tuesday, if you look at his listings, it's just all to create the style he's done. It's almost like Subo Sumi on Showa, which is it's mind blowing. You know, when you can create that style of fish and have that quality, that also just it's incredible. It really is. I really like this.
I'm going to call it now, mate. When we go in February, I'm going to try to buy a load of these. I really just want to bring. I need half a dozen of these at least to go in my pond. I reckon as Tozai. Incredible.
we're going to be in good company. The winner of the Matsue Growing Show will be joining us as well in Feb. I think we'll have a pretty good time. Hopefully, if he's watching, he might drag his mate along as well for the ride.
He better prepare himself then for some wild nights.
I'll leave you to that, mate. You're the party animal, not me.
What, the darts bar? actually, the Levy Tavern's quite nice.
Me and Sive was in there actually. When was we in there? Not last night, night before. Was in darts bar.
It just stinks of fags, that's all, isn't it? It's bad. I mean, it's a death trap. The stairs going up and going down is a death trap, isn't it? I don't know how drunk people can get down there.
I can imagine there's a few people took a few tumbles down them stairs. I'm not going to lie.
Is Seabay still out there?
Yeah.
When's he going back?
I think another 2 weeks after when I leave.
Oh,
that if another 2 weeks.
But he came late, didn't he? As well.
He did.
Phil is feeling smug about himself probably because he's got the £600 bid, but I know I'm pretty confident there's people sitting in the background now waiting to come in at any point, because that fish is not going to be that easily mopped up. I don't think. Phil hopes it's going to be, but I don't think it is. But I could be wrong.
No, it's I think as well with this, because they're slightly smaller in size, I think people need to understand when this fish starts filling out and actually getting some size on it, they just go to a whole new level. And that's what I was saying about the picking process was really quite unusual when they're sat there picking away, doing what they know, these Chinese and Malaysians, I mean, I don't know, they've got quite weird taste, haven't they, when it comes to fish, especially when you're picking Showas. I remember when we picked Paul's Showa last year. I remember Paul got a really bad pick. Do you remember it? I think he was like 11th or 13th. And I said, don't panic. No one's picking that. And sure enough, they didn't, did they? At all.
No.
And now there was all sat there this year, like in absolute awe of it because they picked the more finished style from the start.
Actually, if you can remember when Paul picked that, when it was in the bowl, can you remember? Because I seen the Malaysians or whatever, they were from Thailand or wherever there this year. There was the bowl next to us. They came over and looked at the fish, and they were all like, "Wow!" They did appreciate it. They could see. They had the vision. They could see it. But have you got a video of Paul's that you can send to Gaz to put up quick?
Just bear with me 2 seconds.
You must have it because I've got it on my phone. It'd just be super interesting for people to see what 12 months will do to that fish. Obviously, it won't be going into a mud pond, but
this thing, guys, as well. I think this has just turned Sanzai. I don't physically know the size. All I know is it's on another level. Guys, if you can just throw me this one up, mate, it'd be much appreciated so people can see what we're dealing with. Apparently, I've just sent that to somebody else.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous fish.
Whoever I've just sent that to is going to be like, what's going on?
Grinder.com. He's sending me his bloody fish.
If you just throw us that up, Gaz, you'll get a gist of this, guys. Honestly, the pattern, it's not the same, but it's a very, very similar style, and you'll see now the vision of look.
Oh, oh, it's gorgeous, mate. They're so similar, those fish, though. Honestly,
it's the style that it's exactly the same sort of style looking. You can see
an absolute unit.
How big would you say that was? It must have got me close to 70.
Yeah, mate. It was
probably
a big
65,
fish,
70
mate.
cm as a sunset, easy. And this was, I would say,
That's
not a dramatic change. It was not a dramatic change. It was just everything lifted, but the volume of the fish and the sumi has started to come up more than what it did. But Jesus, I mean, look at that. I mean, you can see when the head starts clearing up and the sumi starts developing. I mean, yeah, I bet Gaz has sat there now like, wow.
Monster. It was just took my breath away when that came out the end of the neck at the sock net. I was like,
yeah. Right, guys, we've got an advance on Phil's £600. We'll get a 2-minute timer going on this one.
In fact, I know Paul's probably going to be upset, but I know it's not all about the pattern, and it's not all about the pattern, but I actually prefer the pattern on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's...
right,
I mean, yeah.
2-minute timer then. Come on in, guys. So let's get all like the little snipers out from under the floorboards. 2-minute timer starting now. Yeah, we'll have a fish.
Gaz's comment, that thing was like a tank.
Scary.
It literally was as well. It looked, the body on it, it just looked in pond as well. It had the best result probably out of every Sanzai in that pond. It was just incredible to see.
It's just that it's such a gorgeous fish.
Come on,
I'll
Lee.
tell you what.
Lee Oliver, get your money out.
I tell you what, mate. There's been 3 fish, this one included. So this and 2 other fish that, yeah. If I had a bucksheet, 2.5, 3 grand, they would have definitely gone on those. Just have those in my pond. I'd be quite happy with those in my pond for the next 3 years.
Yeah, I think for me, mate, honestly, I just sit there and just like, it's my sort of style of fish, this as well. I think that's what led me to it more. I just thought I can know exactly what this fish is going to do as well.
Minute gone, guys. Last minute. 6:20. New
Koi.
Forest Koi. I knew it.
Come on,
Rick.
Phil. Get your game on.
Bloody Ricky. Phil's at 6:50.
Oh, Mark's back out his padded room.
Oh, yeah. Mark's logged in again. Yeah, I'd say this is the best fish so far tonight. I did like that other Sakaguchi Ginnerin Pearl Gin Tancho.
I just think he's got it right there as well. He sticks to one go Sankey, does it really, really well in Showas, and a lot of Showas, you know, when they're all trying to do go Sankey on a level, they predominantly like, you look at NND, they have such a mix of go Sankey. Again, not a lot of Showa. Dainichi, have a lot of Showa and Kawaku, not so many Sankey. Sekiguchi does it really, really well. I think not only the fact of that, he has them little Pilgrim rins, which is just an added. I don't know. There's just something really nice about the connection in both. What he does is nice. I really, really like it. He's got a really good, nice farm, nice attitude. Yeah, I like it all, really. I think it's pretty good.
He's got some nice high jets. He has. He's got a cool green one, army green one. He's got a silver one that's got.
Oh, Dave's in at 700. Well done, mate.
It's got like sort of like black stick-on, sort of like armored plates. They look cool. Actually, when James the Koi Whisperer was out there on one of his videos, he actually seen it as well. He goes, "That's mega." So, yeah,
worth every penny. This as well. I mean, when you see that Sanzai and that development, it's really gives you an outlook onto what you're buying into as well. I think, doesn't it?
Mate, honestly, if I came up to your gaff and I was after a show quality like fish for the future, mate, I really, the price tag that's on there now I wouldn't even bat my, if I had the money to spend. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that wouldn't, I'd quite happily double what Phil's going to pay for that now if I wanted that to take it home. Full stop.
There we go then. Rick's out and Dave's out. Thanks, guys. Phil, that's yours.
Well done, mate. That is one hell of a fish.
Really ain't going to be disappointed in that. I tell you. What a fish. Well done, Phil. Right, guys. Last 3 lots coming up. We've got a Kaze Rin Showa female coming up. We've got a Sankey from Yoshino female Nisai coming up. And we've also got the mysterious bowl. Or not so mysterious, as Gaz politely told me. Cool. Banging.
Stand up.
This is mega. Absolutely mega. Selected 2 pieces on this harvest. These are actually Sanzai, guys. Again, they're not the biggest because
Sanzai,
obviously
I was-
they don't get massive in terms of the qualities. This is about 55. I'd probably say about 50 to 55 cm. The quality on this is just outrageous. I mean, look at the Benny style pattern, everything else. Good female body line as well. You know, it's really, really firm, really nice and consistent as well. This was straight after harvest, so again, you've got the Shirojis just slightly off a little bit, but obviously that'll come back round. This actually came in on whatever night it was, Friday night. And as I got told by Kev, yeah, quality was outstanding. You know, and I think it really sort of comes through on this as well. Right, on this one, guys, we're going to start the bidding off £750 is the start bid on this, just to save time and messing about. This is a mega, mega piece, trust me. Again, female Rin Showa. You know, everybody always tells me when you start getting to this sort of thing that, you know, everyone, that's what they're looking for, female, female, female. You know, so it ticks all the boxes. It's got a real good size and body power to it as well, this. I think it'll be absolutely mega in future.
Yeah, nice fish. Haven't actually seen this in the flesh, but yeah,
It's honestly,
very nice.
it's not disappointing at all. Like I say, it's got a really good body structure. I think that again to get some body on that, some size, really get that sumi developing when it gets over to England. Again, I think probably not. Maybe next year, especially into year after. You know, I think you'll see that with some show potential. I think it's got a lot of sumi development to come from it as well yet. Nowhere near enough, but it is sat there again, just off that second and third down there, right at the top of the door. So you can see there's a bit of sumi just sat right in that crevice on the sashi as well, which is going to be really nice. But yeah, what a fish! Really, really good.
Gorgeous. Yeah, it's got a nice shape to the body.
The skin
And
quality as well. I
Sanzai-
mean, bear in mind that Shiroji quality actually, you know, to say it's, I would say it was actually kind of off white. But seriously, I think that would be, yeah, I think would be the one for me. I think when that actually now, when it gets back to England, especially sat in a concrete pond in UK water like it is now, that quality will genuinely just get better and better and better. You know, the Shiroji quality will come, and then the Sumi will start coming as well, and it'll just change.
First
Mega.
Sansai we've had on as well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, to most places, it's a normal Nisai size. But obviously for Kaze, everything's kind of in the varieties that they do. You know, apart from the Showas and Shiros, I think, like I say, they're not growing things on a huge scales. It's all about keeping that quality right, and that's what I look for myself. You know, I'd rather compromise in size than the quality. But especially with this, I mean, the head structure as well. Look how big the head is on it. It's really going to come good. Finally, looking a bit dull today. We finally got a bit of daylight poking through a window.
Oh, is it? Excuse me. I'm going to go for a little midnight waz. Oh, what's happening then? Any takers yet? No.
Nothing so far.
Maybe this will be the first one then that doesn't sell. Who knows? I hope not, though.
On this one, guys, if needed, we will do 2 payments on this as well. Just to let everybody know. This one and the next one.
You're not going back to sleep now, Ryan. You're up, are you?
I'm up, mate. I've got to be down each auction by 8:30. Check out fish first and do all the normal rigmarole. So no
What
sleep.
time is it there now? So it must be 4, 5, 6, is it?
6:45.
6:45. Oh, straight down to the 7-Eleven. Get yourself a coolish and some crats.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Get yourself one of those little vitamin shots. Boom.
One of them in a Red Bull this morning, followed by a couple of coffees, followed by getting your hand in there and start bidding on Dainichi fish.
Oh, Dainichi always puts a nice little spread out there, doesn't he? Like little hot chocolates and coffees and stuff.
Yeah, they're always pretty good, mate, at events. I'll be honest. I mean, Odecan event of the day again. They get really nice food delivered in, all piping red hot, just really nice. They're not shy with their hospitality, that's for sure.
Dave's in with 600 quid, but I think what was the starting bid?
750.
750, Dave. Unfortunately,
It will sell at 750 as well, guys.
so the next auction is going to be next month probably. But when are we doing? When's the Tozai one? Is the next one going to be the Tozai one?
No, we've got one planned for the end of the month as normal.
So I'll come up to you and see what you've got. Oh, I'm gonna rip through your facility next time, mate. Trust me, because I haven't been there for a whole 2 weeks. I don't know what you've bought, and then the Tozai one then is at Christmas time.
We're gonna plan it. We're gonna plan some stuff around Christmas and New Year. I think it'd be nice. I think with stuff we've got in. Yeah, certainly probably around the week before Christmas. Because unfortunately, for us here at Exclusive, we are due some time off, especially. So yeah, probably the week of Christmas, we're going to do a Tozai auction, New Year Tozai auction. That'll include free overwintering, and we'll probably do something small, probably New Year. And then yeah, unfortunately, the next time you'll see us then will be the one we'll be doing in Japan again, February, full of Tozai, which will be very, very exciting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, got some great stuff lined up. Again, don't know whether to change the Tozai. I do one lot because I did buy the Sakai fish based around doing the auction with them. So kind of, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We might split them up into 2 lots, maybe. I don't know. We might do one before Christmas, one into New Year. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, next one, guys, towards end of the month.
When we talked about it, I was quite excited to do an exclusive Sakai auction. I think that would be cool. And I think you've got your hands on some really nice Dainichi Tozai as well, haven't you?
And Maruyama.
Well, I think it would be really. I think it would be really good to do an exclusive Sakai auction, exclusive Dainichi and Maruyama one. I think it'd be just neat and tidy.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I'm kind of, I think probably around that concept because the Mariyamas and the Dainichi fish aren't coming in while the 27th, so it will be kind of tight to, bearing in mind, guys, shipping Tozai this year is always kind of, it's a lot more intensity due to sometimes fish not being, put down through sleeping sickness properly and stuff like that. So it is kind of, you have to be on your guard a little bit with them. But however, new eating system's working spiffingly. We're going to be raising the koi quite well as well this year, a bit more intense scale. So yeah, I think probably Sakai will come up and then probably do the Maruyama and the Dainichi into New Year, depending. I mean, I showed you the Mariyamas the other day, didn't I? They are Tozai Kawaku on another scale. And yeah, got some horrible little Dainichi yellow things as well going up for auction. Honestly, guys, it must do people's head in what I do out here. And I don't say sometimes you got to keep things a little bit, play your cards close to your chest. So, yeah, anyway, keep a lookout. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't even know you had any Dainichi yellow monkeys as well, you little shit.
Well, the thing behind the first lot was that we saw was one thing, but yeah, managed to. Yeah, not many, unfortunately. They are like rocking all shit this year, guys. Again, it's not. There's a lot of. I don't even know how to describe them. Like, they're not like Ginrin Chags, are they? Like really dark looking.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah,
greeny brown color. They're like a really dark, horrible looking Ginrin Chagoi type.
Yeah, they are. They're not that mustard coloured. Yeah, karashi that lagered coloured kind of karashi that you'd expect. Some of them actually almost look like a Ginrin Soragoi, almost. Do you know what I mean? Like a cappuccino colour. Some of them.
Yeah, no, really they are. So yeah, we've got a lot coming up, guys. We've got some real small, high quality koi coming up at the end of the month. Again, a complete mixed bag. We're going to go through. Again, we'll get a video up on that, the selection process and everything when I'm back in. We've got the new shipment in as well, which would be really nice to see. So you can all see how the progress of the fish are doing in QT. So yeah, looking good. Got some, it's just changing concept up as well, I think, innit? Do you know what I mean? I think to get the keep things fresh for people.
Yeah, you don't want to get stagnant. I think doing a like an auction just on the Sakai and then just on the Dainichi, I think that's neat. It's nice. I don't think anyone's done that before. It's cool. I like like to be fresh.
Right, guys, we'll have a minute timer on this one. Looks like David's going to take this one. I will sell it at this price. If anybody can let us know if they're interested or not, that'd be great.
Minute timer then, guys. I think my old snowboarding buddy's up next, isn't he?
Yep. Gordon, it's female, this one. Get yourself a bid in, mate. It's absolutely phenomenal, this. It's going to be such a good fish as well.
I can't believe Wolf is still awake upstairs. I can hear him running around. So school tomorrow. He's outrageous, honestly. He's like literally outrageous. Right, last 10 seconds, guys. So for you, those who don't know, I'm actually in my basement. So I've got like upstairs for me is a kitchen, and then obviously he's running around like a lunatic. So there we are, David. Fantastico. Absolutely lovely. Kaze. Rin Showa. Bosh.
David, that one yours, buddy. Right, here we go. Here we go.
So this was one of my favorites. This is why I used this one as my thumbnail picture for the auction. I absolutely love this. This Sankei from Yoshino is class.
Just put that in comments. He was quite actually interested last time I went to find out how the Tancho Sankey went on the last one, and sure enough, actually seen this koi, thought I'd bowl it, asked the price, and he was like, "Are you doing another one?" Oh yeah. So there you go. So
what for the auction?
Yeah.
Yeah, because because the auction in Japan, Yoshino really's got a soft spot for us, hasn't he? He loves us.
Yeah, it's,
And I was like that. Oh, you know, I do want to represent Yoshino in the auction for the first one. So he presented us with a fish, and the price was bonkers, wasn't it? And we're like that. Oh no! And then like Atsushi explained, oh yeah, it's for Lee-san's auction and Ryan-san's auction. And he's like, oh okay, well, yeah, we'll do that. And I think he's done the same with you on this, isn't it? Otherwise, these fish would be outpriced, and you wouldn't be able to get these on these auctions at all, would you? Really?
I'll be honest, this is on another scale. Honestly, slightly smaller for him is Nisai, but honestly, I was just like, wow, what a fish! Like I say, this is a 43 cm female Nisai Sankey. I was just like, the qualities of it, I was just blown away. You know, and again, sometimes it's not all about the physical size. Yeah, there's a lot there, like 50 to 55 cm, but the quality of this, I just loved it. The Kiwa quality was great. Sashi quality is really good. Again, just really well balanced koi in general. Like I say, I mean, I was keen to get this one, to be honest with you. So yeah, starting bid on this one, guys. Same again as the Ginrin, £750 on this, and this is a female Nisai Sankey as well, bearing in mind. So yeah, it's got its value.
That is beautiful. I love that 3-step pattern on that. I love that. All that it's almost like that Tancho spot is just connected to that second Dan. You know, it just looks right, doesn't it? And that bit of sumi that's placed on that Soroji on that shoulder as well is absolutely phenomenal. It's gorgeous.
Crazy good.
So nice. And that sumi as well on the other side.
It's the sumi around the dorsal area as well. Is going to just sort of complement that bit of Benny on that end there, and the balance again where it's got that bit of Shiroji on the right hand side, that big gap. It's got that sumi just sat in there to offset the balance of the pattern as well. I mean, it just really good. And again, you know, mate, how these things grow in terms of
they grow like stink.
Yeah, I mean, crazy on a crazy good level. I think, to be honest. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, such a good fish.
And don't forget, guys, after this, we have got the, well, mysterious, not so mysterious, a lot of people have seen it, a cracking bowl of fish coming up as well on the first picking system. So we've got that to come up as well on the next lot. To wrap up this year's Japan auctions.
Yeah, I feel a bit left out that I'm not sitting in your room, but there we are. In fact, last time it took you ages to wipe all the sick off your toilet seat, didn't it? But hey ho, I do try to entertain. But yeah, super example. That is such a nice Sankey. See the backbone there glistening. You can see how deep it is. Super white, clean dorsal. I love that. Tajame come in on the dorsal fins, on the pec fins. Oh, it's bloody gorgeous.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that first Dan really wraps around the fish a lot as well, doesn't it?
I think, to be honest, when I saw it, I thought, you know, even that Odame is quite small, but it is there, you know, and then I was looking at it just thinking, when that fish gets some physical size and that sumi really starts to come out in that middle section, again, I mean, get that to like 55, anywhere close around 55 cm. Again, I think koi show wise, it's got that simplistic pattern and the good enough technical qualities to it. David, it's at $750. This one, the starting price.
I really like that stripe of sumi down that one flank as well. It really cuts that first Dan, you know, like it I don't know, just finishes that off. Yeah, it's a mega fish, that.
It really does. And like I said, the Kiwa quality to it's really nice. I think there's the simplicity, again, technical qualities, the balance of sumi on the pattern. It's got it all, really. I don't think there's much not to sort of dislike about it, to be honest.
It's all Sakai and Dainichi bloodline he uses as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's this. I mean, so I saw some at Parent Fish actually this time. Jesus, they are humongous. I mean, he's got Sankeys there and Showas all in and around sort of 90, 95 cm. It's absolutely huge, like on a crazy, crazy scale. Yeah, I think this has got some, it's got some legs in it. I'll be honest. I think it's got, like I said, it's a little bit on smaller side now, but I think certainly in future, I think it'll be really good. I love that. The sumi actually looking at it when it's swimming around there, just that bit of lustre and that bit of sumi on that Shiroji area just off at left hand shoulder as well. I think it's absolutely superb there. That's a really, really nice trait of it.
Mm. Just I'm quiet. I'm just like mesmerized looking at the video of it swimming around. Bloody gorgeous. Well, Lee's trying to get me to buy it.
Yeah, how's that one work?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, yeah. I'm trying to refrain from buying things, to be honest.
It's so good as well. This, I can't believe people aren't bidding on this one. To be honest, generally a little bit shocked.
See, I prefer this one than the last lot, to be honest. Well, actually, yeah, this is my top two now.
Again, I mean, if you see some of the examples, I mean, of how them fish, I ain't got any footage on my phone, but some of the Sansai, how big they are, and the quality is what certainly how big they get. It's really surprising, to be honest. I mean, Jesus, I mean, they're on a different scale. They are. This breed is really going to start coming to top anytime soon. I tell you, like really.
Yeah, it won't be long. It won't be long until everyone's flocking down there. I think we've had a really lucky 2 years going down there exclusively, pretty much. But the word will get out.
At the end of the day, it's like anything. I just see it as a good thing because breeders are quite loyal in terms of who they deal with and what they do, and we're never going to lose that relationship there, which is, unfortunately, we get access to most things there. I'll be honest. I think it's nice that it is Binland like that because again, if you understand Koi and know Koi, you know how good a job he is doing for how long. Literally, he's only been doing this 5 years as well, which is crazy. Honestly, crazy. Come on, guys. Any bids on this one?
Right, let's put a little cheeky 2-minute timer on there, is it?
See if anyone's going to take the bait.
And if it doesn't go, I'm sure I'll might see it up in exclusively at some point. Right, timer's on now, guys. 2 minutes. Someone please buy it. Because it'll be coming back to Tafaguchi's.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. They're coming to a Koi show near you then, apparently.
Oh, mate, people would be gutted, wouldn't they? Imagine if I bought that and it got up to about 65. Oh, they'd be gutted, mopping up in the Koi shows. When they could have stole it for 750 quid. Hindsight is a wonderful thing, though, isn't it? $10 in the UK, Ryan.
Is that what time it is?
Yeah, I think so, ish. I don't really know, but I think it is. Yeah, it is. 3 minutes past. That's a minute gone, guys. If someone doesn't mop this up for 750 quid, there must be someone out there after something like this. Crazy. my God. 40 seconds left. 30 seconds. Oh my God, this will be living up in the new koi house waiting for Tafaguchi. $20 seconds. I knew it. Richard in for 750. Richard, you have just stolen an absolute bargain.
What a sniper bid.
Well, yeah, that is outrageous. Yeah, there we are then. Bosh, done.
Richard, well done, mate.
Richard, I want to thank you for buying it because now I don't have to buy it. Beautiful fish. Well done, mate.
Richard Ramwell. Yeah, well done, buddy. Awesome buy that.
Oh, Mark, you're too late, mate. Right, here we are. All right. Why did I think they were Gosanki? Oh, look at that Tancho Goshiki.
If people did see a glimpse of it on the picking video, then yeah, fair play. Nevertheless, I didn't want to put this one out there too soon because I thought, yeah, these are Tancho varieties. That is what a mix. So A is a Doitsu Tancho, really, really nice, great spot. B, Tancho Goshiki. C, Tancho Sanki. And D is a Rin Tancho Goshiki as well.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like a box of Haribo.
Yeah, literally, like, this is what happens when you get first pick of an harvest. You get all the candies coming all in at once. So,
mate, the video looks superb. So look at the video, guys. Look at that Tancho spot there. My God, the Benny is like proper vivid on it.
you know, I'll be honest, mate, you're not getting, yeah.
Wow.
What a bowl of Tanchos. The Doitsu Tancho is on a wow level. Honestly,
yeah, that is.
Yeah, it's just got a slight little bruise on top of its backbone. Because, like I say, I mean, the harvest he did, there was an event on down the road, and literally I thought, I'll just slip into Otsuka, see if he's harvest. And I'm glad I did because I sat there for 2 hours, literally just picked like 40 Nisai. It was great. Honestly, some really, really high-class stuff. I mean, the Sumi on the Tancho Sanki as well. It's just...
Yeah, that is mint.
Yeah, wow. Right, guys. £450 starting bid. You are going to be picking, again, bidding to get first picks on this bowl of fish. The rest will be available on the website after or tomorrow. But yeah, what a selection.
Oh, I'm not quite sure what I'd go for in there, to be honest.
Any of them. I'll be honest, any of them.
Yeah. Tim's straight in at 450. I don't blame him. I think the
450.
Yeah. I think the Doitsu Tancho is pretty cool, yeah. Don't know. I don't know.
So, I mean, to see a Doitsu Tancho that clean as well, I mean, the Schroeder quality is great on it. I'm just like that. Yeah,
I know. They're all good. They're all good. I'm only saying that because I know how hard it is to get a Doitsu Tancho that nice, and Otsuka as well.
It's crazy, honestly.
Oh, this is exciting.
Lee, this one has got this Doitsu Tancho in here is actually a really, really good example. I'm not going to lie, it's proper.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I mean, do like the Tancho Sanki though. That's cool.
The Sumi quality is great on that.
Yeah. It's thick as well, you can see. Proper.
I mean, this is always the exciting bit in it. You know, we Otsuka, when you just don't know what he's going to throw up. Literally, like, you know, what does he throw up? Genuinely, like, it could be anything. And that day was a complete mix of fish. There was Karashi, there was Gosanki, there was Tanchos, I was just like, anything. Literally, there was anything and everything in that transport tank, and I was just like, holy shit! And just knew straight away fish were coming in. There was Budo Garomos, there was everything, honestly, and it was like so exciting as well. I mean, some of the fish we actually posted online So again, they are for sale on the website, guys. If anyone's interested, go and take a look. But these are, yeah, I mean, wow.
Yeah, he has got a massive selection. I tell you what, a Dutch fella bought. I don't think you've seen it. It had no body on it. It was really thin, to be honest, mate. But it was a Sansai green chag, and I mean, when I'm saying green, it was like olive green.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive. It was clean. It was just thin, and I was like,
Yeah.
that is mega. I'd never seen one like that color before. But you just don't know what he's going to pull up, do you? It's like literally
No.
anything from short-bodied mint Kage heat series to perfect Doitsu.
Here we go. Tim's in at 5:30. 5:40 from Dave. 5:50 from Carl.
I think I'm going to watch a murder documentary tonight after this.
Dave's in at 600. Well done, buddy. Yeah, these are just honestly like mega examples. I mean, I was just, when you sit there and just think there was actually a Tancho Kujaku as well, but I'll be honest, it got a lot of Benny fins and a lot of issues going on with the Benny round head and everything. But when you sit there, you just think Doitsu, Tancho, Kujaku, Goshiki, Tancho, Sanki, like you're not going to many farms, are you, Lee, and getting them sort of Tancho varieties all in one bowl. It's nigh on impossible.
Yeah, interesting. All of them are really nice, but yeah, I think the Doitsu Tancho really stands out for me there.
They are just incredible. I mean, even the Tancho Goshiki as well. You look at that real traditional reticulation and style. The spot's really nice. I mean, the Rin Tancho Goshiki, very, very different. I mean, Tancho Goshiki like that I've seen before. One we actually got in February for a client was that style, and they are really, really nice. The spot's not particularly round, but I like how that Sumi just meets on edge of spot as well.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I always get interested with these auction lots, actually seeing what people are actually picking. What they're going to pick and what they're looking at doing. I think so. Yeah, really interesting.
I really like the Tancho Goshiki as well. I really like Tancho Goshiki, mate, to be honest. Quite cool. Like they remind me of like a really ancient kind of variety. They look old, like a wood, that's probably what it is. They look like an old wood block print from Japan. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I'm just having a toilet break, and I will be back to finish this one off, guys.
Oh, go on, wash your hands. Right, what are we on? Dave Gardner. Dave Gardner, you must have a massive pond. Your name's coming up all the time, fair dues. I must have met you. Have I met you in real life, Dave? I'm sure I have. I must have said hello to most people in the shows. Can't wait for the shows, guys, this year. Oh, sleep in me van again. Get drunk, breaking into rock festivals. Oh, God. Life of a koi dealer. Hobbyist. Amazing. In fact, Ryan hasn't got a bad life, actually living in Japan for 6 weeks. So still at 600 with Dave, guys.
Did I just hear you say I got a bad life living in Japan for 6 weeks?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Well, you're fed up now, yeah?
Mate, do you know what? I'm not fed up. It's just...
Miss the kids, then. You must miss the kids.
Oh, mate, yeah, of course I do. I mean, that's the hardest bit of being out here. It's the biggest challenge sometimes. I mean, for every trip, I always have a bit of a wobble and think, what the intensity to an autumn harvest now it's real. Like the fight for fish, and you think, guys, when it's your own business and you're actually trying to fight for fish to buy for stock for 12 months of the year, it's quite stressful as well. I'm not going to lie. It's really, we're not just looking for bang average fish. We're trying to look for the best quality stuff we can get our hands on as well. And obviously the physical amount of fish that we sell, we post things on a daily basis. The selling, we're trying to play catch up all the time. We're trying to get the quantity of fish and the quality of the fish. It is difficult, and like I say, I think I've got to admit the last few days have been a bit quieter and it'll slow down for me now, but it's been a tough 6 weeks.
Yeah, hard working Wagyu every night.
That is hard work eating every night. I'll be honest with you, mate.
Mate, you remember that day when me and you went and we didn't know what we were ordering because it was all like foreign, and we just ordered loads and we were so full, and then they come out with a huge platter for 3 people, and I was like that. Oh God, give it to the. No, we tried to give it to the waitress, didn't we? So have it. Put it in your purse, take it home. In fact, it was so good. I was going to take it home and have it for breakfast. I was going to try to empty the kettle and just cook all the wagyu on the element in the bottom dry.
Right, guys, can you let us know if you're in or out? Carl, Tim, Dave, whoever's in and out. Mark, anybody? Mark's not even bidding, but anyway, just thought I'd involve him because he's in his padded room.
Come on, guys. Dave wants that.
Let's have a 2-minute time and then Lee, get this one finished up.
Right, here we go. 2 minutes starting from now. I got a cheese and onion toasty to make. I'm such a chav, and I cheese and onion toasty.
Guys, just remember as well, any lots from tonight at the bowls will be online tomorrow. So, like I say, if you want any of those and the options that you're still looking at are available to pick, they will be available online as well. Especially out of this slot. Carl's out.
Carl's out. Bless him. Right, and I promise I'll work on my Christmas mug soon. I'll get Sean then to sort it out. What should I put on my Christmas mug, Ryan?
I don't know, but for Christmas auction, every fish needs to come with a Christmas mug, apparently.
Oh, come on. What? The same as Crafty's auction with a pond bomb? I'll be out of mugs by then.
Come on, guys. Any last bids on this one? I've just been informed, guys, as well. There's going to be a load of new stock hitting the website. There is lots and lots of new stock hitting the website. Apparently, Kev's been raiding my stash. So, yeah.
I'm not happy with Kev, mate. If he started raiding stuff that I want on the auction next month, he's in for a Chinese burn.
Any advances on 600 guys before Hammer goes down?
Right. In fact, the time has gone. Sorry, I was deep in conversation. So, yeah, well done, Dave. Sorry, mate. The timer had gone there.
Dave, well done, buddy.
Chinese burning Kevin.
Dave, can you let me know which letter you would like if we throw the picture back up, mate? If you can let us know which.
What's it going to be? It's going to be the Doitsu. Oh. A or B or C or D. I don't know. One of those 4. Oh, he wants 2.
I'll take 2, mate. A and C. Oh, there you go.
A and C. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Actually, that was, our 2 favourites in the bowl, really.
Nice.
Oh, he's got a good eye, isn't he? Well done, Dave.
Awesome. Well done, Dave. Thank you very much. There we go then, guys. Unfortunately, that concludes Japan Live auctions for this year. And just like to say thank you to everybody for taking part, of course. It means a lot. Always a great amount of support. And like I say, we've got probably, a couple before Christmas to finish off and for this year. But yeah, starting the new year is going to be pretty top. The new year is going to bring some whole new levels of games coming up. Again, hopefully, depending how long Lee stays in February, hopefully we'll get a really nice Tozai auction put in Lee, probably, won't we? I think when we're out here in February.
Sure, we will, mate. Mate,
Again,
even if I fly over for 24 hours, we'll still do an auction, won't we?
I think we'll be, I don't know how do you describe it. I think we'll be like 4 days on piss after all Japan, no doubt.
Well, yeah, I'm going to bring a tie over with me for sure.
Yeah.
I've got a suit, and So I've actually got a Japan suit for all of the award ceremonies, which is kind of cute. And I leave it with Misha because he can't fit into it. If I leave it with Atsushi, we're the same size, we might end up wearing it.
I think, to be honest, guys, as well, it's going to be obviously February is a different time of year anyway, but I mean, it's still awesome. In it, you know, we followed videos last year. You know, I think, to be fair as well, I think this year is going to bring a completely different thing. They're going to get a chance to see what I'm busy doing with a lot of clients in the shows and the level of fish that we have that go into these shows. Again, the All Japan, seeing it on these videos is going to be awesome. You know, I think for a lot of people as well, to get the actual full coverage of that is great. I think as well, you know, we did the show in May, but again, a completely different style of show. It's the All Japan at the end of the day. You're not getting no better. So again, guys, if people are wanting to compete in the All Japan, please contact me. I've got a lot of fish coming up that are going to be available to show in that. So again, if the guys that are going out with me and Lee and Kev on that trip, you know, if you want fish to show there and go and see myself there, why not? Opportunities all the time for this sort of stuff. So yeah, it'd be really nice. But yeah, apart from that, thank you very much. And well, you'll see me, Lee, probably Kev as well, hopefully on next video when I'm back in UK. But yeah, anything to add, Lee?
We will remember him. Remember, it's Remembrance Day. So I've actually been thinking about a lot of my friends that have fallen in combat today that I've witnessed, and yeah, and friends. Yeah, anyway, happy Remembrance Day. I don't think that's actually a word, but yeah, you should remember all the fallen. Anyway.
Absolutely. Right, guys, thank you very much. Thanks to everybody who took part, and like I say, who supported us over the autumn harvest as well. Really means a lot. Without you guys, it physically won't be possible. So, yeah, absolutely over the moon what we've done this trip. And again, you'll see the next shipment will be leaving Japan on the 26th. So it's going to be a big one. So, yeah, really looking forward to seeing what happens in the UK now. Got a lot coming up. So, yeah, don't miss out. And like I say, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you very much.
Wow.